Be outside, but the outside computer going beep 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 when I start it up. I guess it's too cold. How you doing, Shimei? Good to see you. Bobby's gonna be over at 6. I'm trying to get the this big enough so he'll be able to see it here. Let's see. I wanted to be outside tonight, but I wanted to be outside. Here we go. All right, we'll see if we can get that pumped up a little bit in size. That's a little too much. How's everybody doing today? I think you can see that, right? That's good size. All right. Callie Mo, how are you? Good to see you tonight. Let me get my hat on. Yeah. I thought it'd be outside. Then I went to start the computer. It's like beep, beep, beep. So I had to bring it inside here to let it warm up a little bit. So I haven't seen Bobby in a while, so I'm looking forward to seeing him. I'll be cooking inside tonight. How's everybody doing? We got the beautiful tater toddies. How are you? Hello, Gail. How are you? Good to see you. Alan Gentry. Nice to see you tonight. Ronnie, good evening to you. As you guys saw today, I did some finally processed those strawberries I bought. So they turned out pretty good for jam. I hope to have some tomorrow and try it maybe on some pancakes or something tomorrow. So wait till Bobby comes over. He'll be over at 6 o'clock. He'll be happier to be sitting inside anyway. Outside, because it's another really funky day. So I think I'm going to have myself a cup of coffee just sitting right here. Hello, William. It was an honor to talk to you last night. Hello, Margie. Oh, I got everything I need to cook tonight already sitting out. It was all set up outside. Everything all ready to go. And next thing you know, kaboom. Nothing. I had the computer covered, but it might not have liked the colder weather. Yeah, we're raining again. But I think we're supposed to clear up and be pretty good. Honor and privilege. Yeah, it was an honor and privilege to have you on. So Bobby's going to be the happy winner tonight, sitting inside here. So let's see. Yeah, that's got a really nice set on it. The strawberry jam there, so that's gonna be good. I think it turned out really good. Yeah, Bobby will be here in a little bit. Oh, so that's enough strawberry jelly to get me through springtime. So let me get a coffee here. I'm not up at the 7-Eleven tonight. I would be till 6 because Bobby usually comes early, so I didn't want to not be home. He asked me if I did his taxes yet. No. What a shame, right? How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Barry, yes, it is officially coffee time. Rancho coffee. I'm going to have to put down a fresh pot. How's everybody Sunday going? Let's hit that thumbs up if you're coming in. We have 4 times more people here than we have thumbs up. So thumbs up are appreciated. We did great last night. We had some great phone calls from some really wonderful people. We got William here. We had Alan Gentry calling. Quite a few people calling last night. It was really wonderful. It's exciting. I'm always happy whenever I'm talking to new people. Also to people we know here. It's just it's a lot of fun. It's like a blasteroo. Shrimp fried rice sounds amazing. It's a very easy dish to make, as I will demonstrate. I was going to make it outside. tonight, but it's just raining. How you doing, Noreen? Good to see you. Happy Sunday night. Yeah, I'm inside. I went outside. I went to fire up the computer, and I got beep, 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 which is probably like my really old computer. It's probably a moisture warning or something. So I'm just going to keep it inside tonight. Bobby will be happier anyway. Get a little coffee boo-boo here this evening. So it was really fun to make the strawberry jam today. That was easy to make. Oh, what happened today? You're a bit sad today? Sorry to hear it. You're a bit sad? Please share with us. And I don't mean Sonny and share. Oh. Yeah, what's going on today? Yeah, we're not often in the kitchen these days. Well, I guess I have been. I've been doing a lot of stuff in the kitchen, so just life. Oh no. Hey Kelly, how you doing? Well, we'll hope it gets better there, Noreen. We'll certainly hope it gets better. It was a great day today. Kelly, thank you. I'm watching the World Baseball Classic, USA versus Cuba. Yeah, there's been a bit of controversy with those playoffs. I've seen little bit of controversy, like maybe some poor sportsmanship or something. It's nice you caught two of the calls last night. Yeah, we had a good time. Jamie calling again. We had William call. We got some really cool people with some really excellent stories here. Really good stories. Today's the last day of winter. Looking forward to warmer weather. Well, yeah. I think it's going to be clearing off for the rest of tonight. So, yeah, they both have nice radio voices. Yes, they do. Am I looking forward to spring? Yeah, everything except the allergies. I'm not looking forward to. The allergies. Happy Sunday, Haunted X. How you doing? Good to see you tonight. Yeah, thank you for your service. We have so many people that are in the chat that have done service, and they make me very proud. They make me happy. Let's hit that thumbs up button, guys. We're still only less than 1/3 of the people that are in the chat here. If we could please hit the thumbs up button, it would be appreciated. As we're getting our night underway here. We'll see what kind of nonsense Bobby's been up to. He'll probably tell me, "Oh, I didn't want to come over on they're playing the baseball game. I want to watch that." Better make sure he didn't text me. Sometimes he bails at the last minute. No, nothing yet. Sometimes he'll send me something like 5 minutes before, stop 5 minutes before 6. Not going to make it tonight. See you later. Noreen, Bobby's always a little shaky when it comes to, you never really know. If he's absorbed in something else, who the heck knows? I don't know, but he won't hang. He never hangs too long, but we'll have a chance to go out and take a little, we'll maybe be able to go out and walk a little bit in the hood tonight. According to the weather, we had a fun night last night. Let me see something here. I'm looking at the rain gauge. We had another 1.5 inches. Let's see what we got going on here. $54 degrees. Yeah, the rain's supposed to be gone. Let's see. Let's see the 10-day. Yeah, so it's supposed to be sunny, partly cloudy tomorrow, then rain on Tuesday. Ugh. Scattered showers on Wednesday. Ugh. And then it looks like we got a good 4 day stretch there before we're back in the soup again. Oh, I'm so tired of that, but it's going to be a little on the chilly side on that. But we'll bear up to it. We're probably done tonight, so we might be able to go out and take a little bit of a walk later tonight after we get our bellies filled here. Call-ins are too late for me. Yeah, we can do an exception if you want to. Yeah, Shemai's actually, being an ordained minister, she's got bigger fish to fry in the world than this on Sundays. So I hear you. So we can put it out there. I mean, if you have anything that you want to talk about, wait till Bobby shows up. Maybe you want to call in, something like that. Yeah, people falls in. I mean, you guys are on the Eastern time zone. I get it. I started like at 5 o'clock. Last night, I think it was like 5:30 or something like that. It says 8:30 on the East Coast. I don't know, especially coming into summer, it really roasts here in the afternoon, so I don't really like to be live. Even at 5 o'clock, we got that sun beating on us like an anvil out here. Hey, June, how you doing? Doggone time zones, right? Time zones of horror. Yeah, thumbs up are very appreciated if you're coming in. We're a rare insider tonight. Bobby will be happy. So I'm just gonna do up a shrimp fried rice. Let me see one more time. Hey, Corey, how you doing? Let me plug this in one more time. See what I got here. Maybe warmed up a minute or two. Weather-related crapola, so that ain't gonna work. Leave it in here to dry out. I haven't seen the knuckleheads today. They don't usually come around when it's raining. Oh, you doing okay, June? Just got done smoking some ribs for 5 hours. Man, were they good. Ooh, what do you use? Do you use a rub or do you use a sauce? Do you use a vinegar? What do you like to use? The knuckleheads aren't around. I haven't seen them. They don't like to walk through the grass when it's wet to get over here. Cats, they touch water, they always shake their paws. Quality of picture is good. That's good. That's good. That's good to hear. So I don't ever see them around when it's raining outside. It's just like, it's kind of funky. It kind of gives me it gives us a break on the food bill here at Feeding. My Sunday was excellent, William. I took some time to make some strawberry jam today. I had 2 pounds of strawberries to process and went really easy. Just a short 8 minute, easy to do, great, no artificial chemicals, preservatives, just 4 ingredients, and they turned out really good. So my Sunday has been very, very good. Thank you. I hope yours has been. Hope yours has been too. I like sauced ribs. You have the Carolina vinegars. You got the Kansas City sauces, and you got the Memphis style rubs. You got three different styles of doing up the ribs. I guess everybody has a different first spring weekend for us. We got a really continuously lousy weather. Tomorrow might break that. It looks like it. Like partly cloudy or whatever. And then looks like we got a few good days ahead. I haven't seen any breaking in the hotels in Vegas here. I'm still keeping an eye on that. Hello, Lizbeth. Nice to see you. Let us see. Let me check later today. Run it through again. See. Changes also catching up some good soup to grill some cheeseburgers and make some fresh cut French fries. Man, that sounds good. Yeah, still ridiculous. So we ain't going anywhere. We ain't going anywhere, guys. We ain't going anywhere. Whatever had a blacktop boondocker? I've not seen blacktop boondocker probably since early 2019 when I went solo. I think he came over one time, maybe in April of 2019 when I first went on my own. And I've not seen him since. He probably just, I don't know. I don't know what he did with his Class A. No, Bobby will be here in 20 minutes to a half hour. So I could ask that about 10, 12 old school Boyd people, which blacktop boondocker. You see Mike Living Free rarely does content anymore. People just, I guess we all get kind of burned out after a certain period of time. So I don't know what happened to him. He had the big Class A, he had his stepson. I don't even know if his stepson, but his girlfriend's son or whatever. So I'm not sure where he went to. Yeah, she does stuff. She still does stuff. After his dog passed away, he was depressed. Really? Really? Wow. Okay. I suppose it happens. How's the boss and Janet? They're doing good. They're doing good. I'm just waiting for Bobby to come over. The boss is always happiest when he's in his element of yelling. Just kidding, boss. I'm sure he's sitting there watching right now. The temperature is 55 degrees, Barry. 55. Inside, it's a nice 63 degrees, I believe, right now. Wayne puts something up about every 4 months or so. Hey, RV's Preppers, Wayne, how are you doing? He is RV Prepper's wing. How far did you get? We demolished that, Linda. We wiped that out. That was really, really good. He still does content. It's just one of those guys that just can never seem to get out of his own way. I don't know. Wayne always has like a hard luck story of, if the old mule hadn't have broken down on the way to the mine, we'd all be millionaires. I think he fell off. Didn't he hurt himself, Noreen, or something? He like broke an arm or broke a leg or something. He fell off a roof of an RV or something. Something happened to him. Hey, Deb, how you doing? Trying to recall what the heck happened. He had something came. His RV blew up or something. I can't remember. I just can't recall. Don't recall. I don't know. I don't see him around. I don't see Kat or Rory around. I'm great. Started cooking when I was trying to killer pasta salad. Tuna salad. Shrimp scampi's out of this world. That sounds good. We got to stick William into Kitchen Stadium, right? Put him out in Kitchen Stadium. We got to get a guy out there to do it up. Then I can just sit there and wait to eat. Last I saw, like Rory was doing more on TikTok and with her Barbie dolls. She has a huge business in buying and selling parts for Barbie dolls and all that kind of stuff. So I have a video. Actually, I was in her office showing people that. Hey, CSM, how are you? When I went down about 2 years ago, looked around her office. Jamie and William at Kitchen Stadium. Yes, exactly. I guess my last house retirement. Well, it's only been a little while, but it's treating me pretty good. I'm going to find some other stuff to do to fill in the gaps and things. So, yeah. So, look, I got the, let me see something here. Let me just double check something. The pineapple upside down cake was out of this world. Out of this world. If you guys don't make yourself a pineapple upside down cake, it's easy and it is delicious. Doing some metal is kind of have to give up fishing due to health. Oh, sorry to hear that. Well, metal detecting is going to be a little more strenuous for you, I think. A little more walking. Sorry to hear about the health stuff. I wonder if Bobby will be asking about his taxes. Did you get my taxes done yet? No, Bobby, I just sat on my butt and did nothing. I did nothing around here. I did absolutely nothing. Oh, what was that? Hold on. Hey, you're already so far in the garden Rancho. I can't believe you were already so far in the garden and ranch there. I'm not as far as I want to be, but the weather has really been impinging. There's no sense putting down the onions or just not a bit of sense in doing that until we just get things. Yeah, the repairs have been going good, Denise. Oh, walking is fine. It's trying to put a boat in the water solo that's hard. Oh, I got it. Yeah, that Wellington, the mock beef Wellington. Yeah, I have the seedlings inside on the desk in the guest bedroom in the garden suite there, sitting on the desk. They have plastic over top of them to just keep them. I gave them a little bit more water today, just to keep them moist and to keep them watered. So I'm hoping I get some good germination on that because it's really not been dropping below 55 in here at night. Any updates from Ernesto? He texted me last Tuesday or Wednesday, said, "Oh, I didn't want you to, Rosie, I didn't want you to think that I forgot about you. I'm waiting for, we've had this weather. You can't put anybody up a tree when it's slippery and wet and stuff like that. So, doing all that." So he said, "I haven't forgotten it. I haven't forgotten it. I'm going to challenge you on tomatoes this year." Well, you'll probably beat me. What I like to do with my tomatoes is make sure my target this year is to put up 10 gallons of red sauce, 10 gallons of shelf stable red sauce. So for this, what is that? 40 quarts. 40 quarts of red sauce. Yeah. So we'll do that. Maybe dry some tomatoes too. Build a little bit of a dehydrator. There's nothing like dehydrated tomatoes on pizzas and stuff like that. Yeah, we put up a lot here. Last 2 years, our tomatoes have been insane. We've been doing pretty good. Hey, James, how are you? So what we can do here, just making sure everything's all... Why don't we, if Shimei, if you have the phone number, or I don't know if Jody's there or not. If people want to call in now, it's fine. I'm going to set the Bluetooth here. Let's hope this works. It worked pretty good last night, except I can't remember that one gal that got cut off on it. Let's see. Yeah, this is working good, so. All right, so we'll just do if anybody does feel like calling in, it's welcome. Just understand I'm going to be cooking in a bit, so you'll be talking to Bobby. Could you do a beehive in the back? Nah, I don't want to really have any bees. It's potentially something else in nature that could attack and be potentially dangerous here. So I think things like that, my luck, I'd get the Africanized one, and the next thing I know, it's like, like really, right? So I think I'm not that big of a honey person anyway. How you doing, Brenda? I don't even like honey. What about chickens? I don't know, man. Chickens are too aggressive. They're too wild. Right. I'd rather not have any wildlife. I'd rather pay more for eggs. I might use 4 eggs a week. If that, if I'm baking, I might use like 8 a week or something like that. So, right. So here we go. Hi.
Hey, it's Shanae.
Hey, Shanae, glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to call to tell you I'm feeling much better and tell everybody else I'm feeling much better.
Yeah, we were worried about you because you're pretty tough as nails, and we were like, oh no, COVID and all that. And then, of course, we were.
I was ducking and dodging it for the longest, let me tell you. But I got it from work. There's a dope.
Wow.
A lot of people, they had a big party, retirement party at work, and that's how it spread, unfortunately.
Wow. You'd had all your you'd had all your vaccine series, right?
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of scary for a minute because I actually do have a host of medical issues. So I'm one of those people who, you know, would have had a serious problem 3 years ago. But fortunately, yes, I know everybody has their opinions about vaccines and corona, you know, whatever. But you know, I'm better now than I would have been 3 years ago.
Yeah, I'm very pro vaccination. I didn't have any issue with all my series of the first two, and then the two boosters that I had. I'm glad I had them. I mean, I've traveled a lot. I've been everywhere. I've been in crowds, and you know, knock on wood, I either got it very early in a very mild case because of D in Vegas there, or I just didn't have it. Hey, Jody. So I don't know.
Yeah, and you know, 3 years ago when it first started, I mean, my home church in North, 20 people passed away.
Oh,
it was very scary back then.
Wow,
it was very scary.
Man, that's
20.
terrible.
Yeah. So, you know, and you know, I didn't want to give anything to my mother as well. Unfortunately, she wanted no parts of me.
Yeah. Well done. Yeah. Put the qualifier on there. You know.
She's 83 now, so and she's a retired nurse, so she knows better. So
she knows what's going on. Hello, Amanda. I've got Shimei on the phone here. 3 boosters. I don't know what I got you. I got everything that you could get. I don't know. I can't. I have to check my card.
I guess it was 2 vaccines and 2 boosters or something like that.
Yeah.
May have been an extra one for people who are immunosuppressed, if that's how you say it. But yeah, I just wanted to call because, like I said earlier, Saturday night is a little too late for me.
Yeah, you got a lot going on with Sunday.
So I said, I missed all the calls, and it's hard to catch up because Sundays and Wednesdays are my long days. So
yeah,
it's hard to catch up on videos, but I'm trying. I'm trying to catch up on all the videos I missed.
What time is your first service in the church in the morning on Sunday?
It's 10 o'clock in the morning, but
you got to prepare.
I actually I participate in other people's services online as well as Bible study. I mean, not Bible study, Sunday school, or we call it church school.
Right.
Which is 9 o'clock in the morning. So, I personally don't have church school, but I do participate in other church schools.
Robbie, not me. I'm saying hi to Robbie out there. He's too kind, you know, and these people. But yeah, we're glad that you went through that. Okay, and it was probably the vaccine kind of lightened up what you could have potentially had.
Yeah, I feel that way. Only thing is, I still have a cough. I can't shake it, and it's it's annoying more than anything.
It's going to take time to shake that. I know it's going to take time. Just don't press it too much. I know you've made me aware of what's coming up this week, and I mean, just be careful when you're. It sounds like.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm scared. I'm going to a convention.
Yeah. Yeah. Shemai's going to be a Holy Roller convention this week, so I'm hoping she doesn't get the Holy Cornholio again when you're down there or something. So.
Yeah, so I'm trying to be careful. My mom and my sister are coming too.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, we're gonna take it easy though. That's why I took off the time that I did so I can maneuver at my leisure. So
yeah, that's good.
Running around and back and forth and whatnot and so forth.
You don't have many years to go till you can take your retirement, right?
I plan on retiring early at the age of 55, and I turn 53 in August.
Wow, that sounds really nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's actually not that much of a difference money-wise, so I might as well just go. And Lord willing, if you can go, then go, right?
That's good. Well, I hope that you get rejuvenated in the spirit or whatever, what's coming up this week and everything else with, is it an AME thing or hey Cindy?
Yeah, it's an AME conference, and this is the conference where they decide if I stay at the church that I'm currently pastoring or I move to a different one.
Ooh. When you say a different one, I'm assuming it would be in New Jersey, correct? Within X miles.
Yeah, well, the assumption, yes, but that's not the case. I could be moved anywhere.
Wow.
Within, let's see, the district is New Jersey, New York, West New York, New England, Delaware, Philadelphia, and Bermuda.
Wow, bro. Tell me you wouldn't mind suffering in Bermuda.
No, I wouldn't mind.
Hey North, how are you? That's pretty cool. I thought you might say down in Baltimore they have, as I told you before, they have some of the really famous AME congregation down there. I'm pretty sure your sister, I don't know if she's an AME or not. I'm pretty sure she would know.
She actually joined my church.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's why she's coming along, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good news. So.
Yeah, she wanted to help me out.
Wonderful. That's great. Well, sounds like sounds like everything's going good, Shemay.
Yeah, so far so good. I'm in good spirits, and the only thing is, I don't know, this tornado that touched down bothered me a little bit, and I never expected something like that to happen. I don't know what I would do if I got what do you call it, evacuated like that. Oof, I didn't take that into consideration. I don't know where I'll go. Good thing I have that van, though. I can hop in my van and go anywhere.
Yeah, just be careful.
It doesn't get damaged. So I'm thinking I need to put some miles on that van.
Yeah, well, just, if you're on the road, the safest thing is underneath of a bridge overpass. You pull over. Otherwise, in a building, is try to get to the lowest place you can get to in the if it has a basement or a laundry room downstairs or something like. I don't know. But that was weird. Yeah, it was kind of weird that you seemed a little shook up that night. When you were talking.
Yeah,
about
I was because I wasn't personally affected by it, but they evacuated like a couple of buildings, and it was like I couldn't park my car anywhere. All of a sudden, all the beautiful trees were weapons.
Wow. Yeah, weapons of
I was
destruction.
like, where do I go with my car?
Well, unfortunately, we're coming up to that time of year again in April, May, when we get those big clashes of cold fronts from Canada hitting the warm Gulf air, and we know what that happens all over. So hopefully it'll be a one and done event up there in New Jersey.
Yeah. So I'm gonna fire up the van and get it going, and that way if something ever happens, I could just. Nothing happens to the vehicle. I could just hop in and go, and Mom can tag along in the Honda CRV.
There you go. It's like the Exodus out of Egypt, right? I mean,
yes.
Get your sister in the tail car on.
Oh my goodness, she drives a pickup truck. I'm so jealous.
Oh wow. Okay. Mm.
Yes.
You're jealous.
I am. I wanted that pickup truck. When she bought it, they were giving them away.
Yeah, at that time, I tell you what, when I was growing up, Shemay, I mean, women, the last thing that most women, unless you were on a ranch or you had a farm situation or something, they wanted sedans and things like that, and women you would never see. You'd rarely see, I mean, especially in a city, you'd never see a woman. It would be an attention grabber. If you saw a woman in a pickup truck or something like that, you'd think it was just a hillbilly in town in Baltimore or something. You wouldn't even know otherwise, so.
Yeah, she's got a Toyota, and we were cracking up like, why in the world did you buy a Toyota? She's like, it was a good deal. It was cheaper than a car. And now we're all like begging to drive it,
And now trucks are like twice as much as cars these days, and that insanity
too. They're like, 6 figures almost. Some of them is crazy.
Yeah. You guys just be patient. As soon as soon as a call finishes, we'll repost the number. Okay. So we had like last night, we were brushing over top of people that were calling. So if you want to call, I'm not cutting off the calls tonight. So if you want to call, it's fine. We got plenty of time tonight. Okay. So don't worry. And hello to everybody that came in. We got Brenda, we got Naomi, P2E, good to see you. I think somebody else came in too. Chef, good to see you. I know I missed, I hate to miss people.
Well, I don't, I talk all the time. I talk your ear off if you let me. So
Well, that's
I'll let
fine.
you go.
All right, Shemay, we love you. Safe travels and, have a good time in your spiritual, I don't know if you have any hope of where you stay where you are or move somewhere. I don't know. I don't know what to wish for you,
I want to stay where I am.
There you go. Well,
yeah.
Hopefully they'll ask you what would you like to do and then take it from there. So.
Yes.
Otherwise, have them call me and I'll do.
Put in a good word for me.
Yeah, of course. He never takes
All
my
right,
call.
they
Never take my call. Right. All right, Shemay, take care.
All right, and I want to thank everybody for their calls, their emails, their texts, their prayers, and thoughts.
Yep.
Thank you all.
Well, you're very loved here, Shemay. Take care.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. The legend here in Motown, when their guy that lost their license are in lockup, it's just not like it used to be in the day when you'd rarely see a woman, and they wanted a sedan or a teeny tiny like a VW, a Carmen Ghia, or a Pinto. I think that was Brenda calling. Brenda, call again, okay? I just goofed up this thing. That was my bad. Give me another call, would you? I just totally goofed this thing up. All right. Okay. All right, Brenda. How is this Brenda? Yeah, I hung up on Brenda.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
There it is. Let me make sure we got you on the sound here. Try talking for a second.
Hello, my Southern Alabama country voice.
Well, how you doing today, honey? What's going on down in Alabama today?
Well, we're doing pretty good down here. We're on a freeze warning tonight.
Wow.
Which I try to tell people down here, don't be putting stuff in the ground until after things, calm down. But some people didn't listen, and they're going to have to learn the hard way. I just wanted to get on here and say hi to everyone. It's been a while since I have called. Rosie, you have done a fantastic job on the Rancho.
Well, thank you, sweetie.
Oh, man.
Well, tell us how you liking your job.
Well, this is where this is going. It's going to be a totally different 180 from what I was doing. It's going into an education thing.
Okay.
I did get a letter of offerance with the job. Thought I was going to start tomorrow, but I had gone in, get them fingerprints done, the whole 9 yards,
Yeah.
make sure I'm not a hardened criminal.
Yeah, well, especially working in schools and stuff, you have to pass a background check and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I hauled U.S. mail years ago, so I had to have them fingerprints done. And so I knew what it was all about, but it's changed. Instead of getting the ink on your fingers, they're doing things digital nowadays.
Yeah, you just I had that with my concealed carry where you just have to put your thing on the scanner and, it scans your one finger at a time and it'll say whether it's good or bad or, it's all different now. You don't really have the ink pads anymore for fingerprinting and all that.
No, you don't. So that was a new learning curve for me on that, which I ain't even worried about them fingerprints. Rosie, go ahead and do a background check on me. It's one of those things where they'll look at it and say, "Dadgum, this woman's boring."
Well, boring is good when it comes to that, let me tell you these days.
I know, it's funny, isn't it? But I am who I am, Rosie girl.
Yeah,
I
well,
just wanted to call in.
Well, we love you, honey. I knew that stuff would bounce your way. You're that kind of gal that you like to always be doing something and be busy and doing it in life, and it makes us all very proud.
This has been the hardest for me. I've been in going on the third week out from my job. I'm about ready to run my hip as well.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm serious. I want to get up. I'm one of those that when I wake up in the morning, I want to get up and have a purpose in life. And
Right.
what that means is getting up, getting ready, getting in that car and driving to work somewhere.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think, I think work, besides a paycheck, it gives you a sense of contribution and a good psychological feeling too when you do a day's work, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. For me, it's just it is an adjustment, and some things you just have to sit back and wait on. And trust the process and what is going on. And that's what I'm doing. I already know I got the job, but we've got to work through the technical stuff and, just getting it done and...
Yeah, it'll all work out. It's time consuming, Brenda, but once you're set, you're all set, right? So that's the important thing.
Exactly. I'm not going to keep you long. I just wanted to call and say hi and to say hi to everybody else in the chat. I don't always get to comment and say hi to everyone in the chat, but if you even say hi to me and I don't say hi back, don't think nothing of it. I'll miss you somehow or another, some kind of way and things. I love y'all. Rosie, you're doing good, honey.
Well, thank you, sweetie. We love you too, babe.
I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
All right, honey. Take care. Good luck. I hope everything works out real quick for you. All right. Take care, babe.
I'm sure it will. Bye-bye.
All right, babe. All right. The great Brenda there. What a sweetheart she is. I could imagine Brenda up with June up in Boston, going into a restaurant. How y'all doing? I love that. Or June's like, oh, it's wicked good. That's out there. I have a friend who's been looking for a job for 13 months. Well, point him in the direction of Home Depot and all that. So, should be, yeah, I think we've had a storm. I'm looking at that. Here comes Bobby. Thank you, Blue Jeans. Hi, Bobby.
Well, hello.
I was going to sit outside, but the computer got a little wet, so I'm sitting inside.
The computer got wet.
Yeah. How you doing? Bring your beer?
Of course. You want?
Bobby's got his. No, I'll get something. Bobby's got his. Put your beer. Yes, might be space on the door or something, Bobby. You got your. You need a bottle opener, or they twist off. I thought you might bail because of baseball today. The cube.
It's about 5-1.
Let's see if I got this. How's it going? I haven't gotten your taxes done yet.
That's okay.
Getting close to getting on them.
That's okay.
I'm getting close. There's Bobby. I'm having shrimp fried rice tonight.
That
We'll
sounds
start
good.
that in a bit.
That sounds good.
Can you see that okay? That looks
Oh, yeah.
pretty good for you. All right, you got better eyes than I do. What am I asking you? You can see that. So we'll start in a little bit.
We're not in a hurry.
We ain't
I
in a
got
hurry.
no.
Yeah, I want to add. Are you doing the jobs? Are you doing the volunteer thing?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Yeah. Not yet. So the phone line is open if you want to call. It's a rare chance to talk to Bobby
Hey.
on here. There's Wine Country saying hi, and Noreen saying hi. That beer does look ice cold. Tupac, how you doing, handsome? Good to see you. One of the last of the real men out there, and Bobby doesn't want to do his. No, Bobby says, "Here you go." You know?
I don't do my own taxes.
Bobby's like, I know a good deal when I got mine on there. You did make your estimates for this year, right?
I did too.
Okay,
2.
just 2. Okay, so you have another.
Well, I stopped working in.
Oh yeah, that's
so
right. We
figured-
gotta. Okay, we'd probably be okay. Yeah. Bobby's very dapper hat. Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Had to drink cold beer when it's rainy. I might treat myself to, since Bobby's here. I don't usually only drink on Friday and Saturday, but since you're here, I'm gonna join you in a beer, Bobby.
Sounds good. Where's the Birdman?
I haven't seen him today. He's either still asleep or out on the road or so. I don't know. I haven't seen him. The weather's just been lousy, and we did have a little bit of. I'm not sure where he is.
Well, it didn't rain for a
In
day
a
and a
couple
half.
days, yeah, but with I think he's trying to find another job situation or something.
Okay.
So.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Gary.
June's having a Modelo Especial. Nice.
Wow.
Nice. That's the way to do it up. Cheers, everybody. It's nice to see Bobby. You're looking well, Bobby. Have you
Good.
gone down to the casino or had lunch with any of your pals or
No.
anything lately?
No,
You
we're all just trying to stay warm. I mean, I can't believe how damn cold it's been.
See, we could have been outside tonight and you'd be like, oh, wow.
I brought my jacket. I have my Teamster jacket.
Yeah. So it's...
I always have that in my truck now.
Susan, hello.
No, the only thing I do is my Zoom.
The camera's there.
My Zoom. My Zoom calls with
Thank you, Ronnie.
the old Boy Scouts.
Oh, your Zoom call. Are you guys doing anything this summer?
Maybe in July.
Okay.
You know, it's tough when you get older. All your friends are either sick or dead.
All right, let's see who's calling here. Hi.
Hi,
Hello.
Who we got tonight?
it's Kathy calling to say hi to Bobby.
Oh, Catherine. How
Hey,
are
Catherine.
you?
How are you?
Hi, Bobby.
It's the
The
queen.
last of the 2 old birds.
Yeah.
It's the Queen of Vallejo.
Vallejo.
She, Catherine said she's an old. She tells me her age, and I just am like, show me proof that that's. She looks like 25 years younger than what she tells me. So you might be one of those. That's the new trend now that people, that they like to tell people that they're older than they are or whatever. So I don't know, crazy stuff.
No.
Or just we age with grace.
Yes, like old wine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Vinegar.
I don't know about that. I'll stay with the wine.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
But anyway,
Catherine's father worked for Marin Ship down in Sausalito, and he also worked at Mare Island. Down
Oh, wow.
there at the,
Nice.
yeah, I'm a native there, and I was born in San Rafael, and I can see the county where I was born.
Nice. I was born in Pennsylvania and I grew up in San Francisco.
Well, I don't know how you stood that, but my hat's off to you. I like
Well,
it.
he was 5 years old or something when he left
Pennsylvania.
when he left Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, and came out west.
Okay, so he's an honorary native then.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
He wants. Yeah, he says he's a Cal. I call him a Pennsylvanian, but he's like no.
See, while you were hanging out to Haight-Ashbury and going to all the rock concerts and everything, I was raising my family.
Oh, yeah. I was going to all them rock concerts and hanging out on Haight-Ashbury and the Mission.
Bobby's a legend down there,
Great.
man. Dolores Park and
Dolores Park,
Chattanooga.
Mission High School.
You and OJ down there, and
Being annoyed by all the people doing the movies when I'm trying to deliver my milk.
Oh, yeah. That's a great story.
So,
Oh, yeah, it was fun.
anyway, well, listen, I just called to say hi, and we're not. It doesn't look like the weather's going to be too bad rain-wise this week, Rosie.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn over the soil. I still want to call you and get caught up on the nursing home, not the nursing home, but the recovery home follies that went on.
Yeah, I was told that I can still report them even after all this time.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, it just
Oh.
surprised.
Rosie, you won't. I mean, it's right up your alley. This story. I mean, the goo and crap and oh my God.
Oh, we'll get
There
the
were
whole.
things on the curtains I couldn't identify.
Oh.
So yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
So
All right.
anyway, but
All right, honey.
I'm home. I'm home all the time. You can call anytime.
Oh, I'm gonna call. I want to get caught up. I want to find out. You might do somebody a favor in the future if you at least make somebody aware of that.
Well,
Stuff.
I got out of that place in 2019. I got out the week before Christmas. And I was like on home health care would come in and take care of wound cares and stuff like that. But that's right when COVID was hitting. And when I was in there in December, I mean, there was people dropping like flies in December.
Wow.
I mean, not dying, but the staff, they were coughing and I mean, I'm yelling, cover your mouth, put a mask on, and everything. And then right after that's when all this COVID crap happened. And that place was shut down for months because people were dying in there with COVID.
Wow. So that was one of your that was one of the early wipeouts down there. My earliest memory of COVID was when those people with that, I don't know what that Baptist church group choir, they all met and they had practice, 25 people and like 15 of them died.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that got my attention. I was
Yeah.
like, wow, okay. That was pretty wild.
It was, we've come a long way since then, believe it or not, with it. But I'm thinking that most of it is like that what they call the herd immunity.
Yeah, the herd immunity. Yeah, we'll just we'll get ready for the
Well,
next.
listen, you two, I'll let you get to your visiting, and I just wanted to say hi, and you take care and keep dry.
All right, take care, sweetie. I'll call you this week.
Okay, hon.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye, Bobby.
Bye.
Nice to talk to you.
Nice talking to you.
Hey, William, I went to school with OJ, Patrick Henry Elementary School. And for a couple of years, I lived up on Potrero Hill with him. I lived on Dakota Street. He lived on Connecticut. And we used to play ball together up on Potrero Hill Park.
You were in Chattanooga Street, was
Well,
you? Later?
Before that,
Okay.
I lived on Potrero Hill
Okay.
until I was about 11.
Bobby was right in the heyday of all the hippies and the whole deal, the early grass and hash and people doing LSD. And
I remember when a friend of mine came down to we used to hang out in the neighborhood, come down with a matchbox of, I thought it was just grass. It's like, what the hell is that stuff? And he said, it's weed. I said, what? Weed? He said, yeah, you smoke it. I said, you what?
Can you imagine Bobby like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, I mean, it's like,
It's like
what?
the early days, like
Yeah.
at first. What the heck is that? Is that legal? Don't ask, right? Let's see, grew up 1949, Tennessee. Bobby was on Chattanooga Street. Hey, Jamie, how are you? Good to see you. Alua Elementary. I'm not sure of these names, so.
So, William, what grammar school you went to? Whoops, 1049. I mean, I was about 3 years behind OJ. 2 or 3. Well, you never know because, they used to say their ages were 12 when they were like 15. It's like, where's your birth certificate? Oh, wait. I don't have one.
Yeah, that was like a dip. That was an amazing time when you think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Janis Joplin down there, and Jerry Garcia.
Garcia,
Jimi Hendrix.
Santana. I mean,
there
I
at the Red
went to
House.
high school, junior high and high school at Santana.
Yeah.
And, you know, the Grateful Dead, the Airplanes.
Yeah, Grace Slick and
Grace-
Jefferson
Airplanes.
Airplane and all that. Yeah.
I saw them all. Van Morrison. Yeah, weekends go too fast.
Yeah. Unless you're retired and you forget what day of the week.
You know what, honest to God, I thought the other day was Wednesday and I had to go do something. And I went and they looked at me and said, your appointment's Thursday. I said, what?
That's funny. I don't know, William, but Bobby has tons and tons of stories of
Growing up in the city.
down in the Haight and all that stuff. I mean, Winterland, used to go to Winterland concerts a lot. Bob used to go down to Cow Palace.
Alan, the greatest show at Winterland I saw, and I told this before. I think it was New Year's Eve, Tower of Power, Van Morrison, and Ike and Tina Turner, $5.
Wow. And
$5.
and you just got to contact hydrant.
And you don't have to smoke weed. Just walk in and breathe.
My favorite Bobby story, though, is when you had your first job at the Castro Theater.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there was guys doing, the restrooms were downstairs, right downstairs, and there was the reputation for guys doing bad stuff in the stalls.
Whatever
and
they're
stuff.
doing.
And you're like 17, and the guy's like, Bobby, go down there and make sure nobody.
Yeah. Yeah. Like when I didn't even
Bobby
know.
would just sit on the steps and come back up 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
All clear, no.
Yeah, but I always had a flashlight with me. I had the flashlight.
Yeah,
It's
he
like-
could have sent a 17-year-old. You know
Oh,
what
my
the
God.
hell does that work out, Bobby?
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, they couldn't
mean,
send the older people.
Oh man!
I mean, there were guys that were 19. You know,
Yeah, like Bobby, check that out down there.
Yeah.
Like really.
go tell me, go check the bathrooms. And I thought, check them for what? I mean, I was kind of young and dumb in those days.
The only show Bobby goes to is in front of his big screen TV at his house. That's the show Bobby goes to. So he ain't gonna pay $100 for
Oh, hell no.
nosebleed seat.
What are those tickets for? What's the one where Taylor Swift? I mean,
$1,500.
yeah, what a joke. What a joke.
It's insane what people will pay to go to a concert. I mean, we went to Carrie Underwood in
Oh,
Reno.
yeah.
That was a good show we went to. She
That
gave a
was,
great
yeah.
show, and it was only like $25 a head for the ticket or something like that. But she gave our money's worth. She came out multiple times, and
Yeah, the place was packed.
it was a nice venue too, the Reno Event Center up there. So
Then she did that thing with the other guy. I forget his name.
I don't know. The entertainment world is so screwed up these days. Who knows? Beyonce tickets at Legion Stadium, $22,250 at Allegiant Stadium in Vegas.
Oh my God. Hey, you're right. $5 was a lot in those days. I think I was working when I went to work at the Castro. I was making $1.25 an hour.
Yeah, that's it. We're not answering private numbers, so sorry. If you don't have confidence in me, I've never given up. Hey, Jimmy, I've never given. Hey.
Hello, Rosie.
Hey, Scottish Dave, how are you?
I'm okay. Hi, Bobby.
Hey, how you doing, Dave? How's everything?
I'm okay. I'm just in my house. Just a short call. Yeah, I was just watching some documentaries about America. It's very interesting. So, you were from Pennsylvania, Bobby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what's the team in Pennsylvania? Is it the Pittsburgh Pistons or something from Pennsylvania?
For what?
The football team that's in
Oh, you got
Pennsylvania.
two there. You got the Pittsburgh Steelers or the Philadelphia Eagles in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Right, so-
Both of them.
So you're a Steelers fan or an Eagles fan?
Oh
Rosie?
no! Oh my goodness!
Oh, 49er fan. Who are you talking about?
ooh. He's a San Francisco 49ers fan there, Dave.
I'm more of a baseball fan, Dave. I mean, in 1958, when the Giants came to San Francisco, I was like 9 years old, and I saw them when they first came. They played at Seal Stadium at 16th and Bryant.
Yeah, and Joe DiMaggio was playing for the Seals. Did you see?
Well,
him?
he didn't. I didn't see him.
Okay,
He
all right.
was with the Yankees at that time.
Okay, good to see you.
Joe DiMaggio
We got
was,
Jimmy the Hobo. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, the old Italian from North Beach.
Yeah. So, Dave, are you fully recovered from your rotten pork pies you ate in?
Yeah, I still get kidney stones, so
Hey,
Pork pies,
there's
huh?
Outdoor Corey. You may remember him from the Boyd years ago.
the thing is, I don't listen to the doctors keep saying drink plenty of water and drink lemon juice and stuff, and I just don't listen to them. That's why they keep coming back.
Well, you know, most people walk around dehydrated, Dave. You know, it's just a fact of life. If most people would hydrate with, 80 ounces of water a day, then they would have far less circulatory and other issues there. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, water is the water is the key, I think, in a lot of things, and a lot of people forget that, you know.
Exactly. So.
But bottled water is expensive. But in America, you have fluoride in water as well from your tap water, but you don't get that in bottled water, though.
Oh, I don't know. I would think Scotland would have cleaner water than we have here, dude, with all the agricultural pesticides and stuff that hit the ground and
Yeah.
cleaners here that drop carbon tetrachloride and stuff into the water system. Holy
Yeah.
smokes.
Well, we get our water in Glasgow from a place called Loch Catherine, and even though it's processed and it's filtered, you can actually go to Loch Catherine, and you normally need to boil the water, but in Loch Catherine you don't need to boil it. You can literally just drink it out of the loch.
Yeah. So did you ever see the Loch Ness Monster, Dave?
No, I haven't seen one of them for a while.
I think it's a guy sitting there with the thing under the water just doing it once in a while for the.
I think it makes a great story.
Yeah, it's a great tourist attraction right there.
Don't go in the water.
I should blow you off. Yes, there he is.
Yeah. Noreen says she can't understand me.
Well, the Scottish accent, of all the Irish, Welsh, English, or Scottish, I think the Scottish accent is always, for American ears, the most difficult to understand. But I've worked with some guys from Scotland, so I'm kind of used to hearing it and stuff.
Well, hello, Nino.
Yeah, so is Bigfoot and all that stuff. Don't say that too loud. I'll get people hating me. Oh, Bigfoot's real. I saw,
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
dude,
Tony
you
Gordon,
were-
it's just a quick call to say hello anyway.
Okay, Dave. Well, I appreciate your calling.
Well,
And
let you go, Rosie.
all right, take care, Dave. Thank
Bye,
you
Dave.
for calling.
Good talking to you.
No bother, thank you.
You
Bye.
be well. Be well,
Bye.
my friend.
There's the legend himself. I'm going to go over and start dinner and leave Bobby to man this for a couple minutes. Let's see who we got here. Hello.
Oh, come on, Rosie. The Loch Ness Monster is real. It's related to the catfish.
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, what's up, Rosie? Let me give you a hint. The fucking plane goes down, and the brain will rip in two, like a fucking sheet of binder tape.
I don't know. I know we laughed about it, but it don't.
And this is gas can lip on the screen.
Oh, gas
What's up,
can.
everybody?
All right.
Yeah, that.
All
I'm
right.
having a smoke. I'm
Bobby's
right
going to
back.
have a smoke. So, gas can, what's going on?
I went to Albany last night and stayed up late, went on a date. Just meal prepping for the week. Just thought I'd call the stream. And so what's up to you, Bobby, and the gang?
Yeah, where did you go last night?
I went to a place called the Hotsy Totsy Club. It's a bar. It's an old bar. It's okay. It's in Albany, kind of like near.
Oh, so
Yeah,
near,
yeah.
you mean down by Berkeley down there?
Yeah, over there.
Oh, okay.
So got some late night pizza and felt like there was a fucking bag of concrete in my stomach when I woke up.
What? Yeah, off San Pablo Avenue or something down there.
Yeah, actually, like right near the school on some like docile street that was half dead at night. So yeah, it was a cool night.
Yeah, sometimes when you have, like, I made a really thin sliced pizza so it wouldn't lay in my stomach like real heavy last night. So it was really thin.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I did the deep crust. I mean, this thing was fucking deep. It was like a UPS truck tire. Hey,
Yeah.
Rosie, I was in at a friend's last night in Richmond, and they have a pergola on the rooftop, and I was telling them about your trick. You were talking about the storm where you tie down and give it a floater, so when the wind comes, pulls it down.
Yeah. What did they think about that? They ought to give it a try down there.
I'm not bullshitting you. I really was. That's a good idea. I remember when it was really stormy, you filmed that. That was cool.
Man, when you see that thing bouncing, you know it's not getting ripped to shreds. But if it's firmly anchored, boy, that wind will just destroy it. I mean, you got to make sure that baby's free floating. Yeah, we laughed about the plane going down, right? Your eyes.
Yeah, and when you said that was funny. That's so cracked up. The other Rosie-ism that cracked up was when I asked you about if there was an emergency. You got an emergency kit, and you said, "Nah, I'll just take my neighbors."
That's it. Oh my goodness.
All right, guys. Well, hey, good talking to
All
everybody.
right. Hey, gas
Rosie.
can. Thanks for calling in. Okay.
Fuck yeah. Catch you guys soon.
All right. Take care. All right. Gas cans all fired up tonight. Let me Let me put this on the stand over here. We're gonna pop the phone over. We got this really nice stand that Shimei gave us. Gas can is very exuberant, so let's put this baby over here. That's our quota of curse words for the year. All right, let's go. Pop this baby here. We're gonna make that. We're gonna pop this on. Look at this nice light stand and combo that Shimei sent.
Oh, wow. That was nice.
Believe that this thing goes up and down and you adjust the light to all different warm or cool. Pretty cool, huh?
That is nice.
I mean, it's amazing. It made a big difference. So, you like Emirates Airlines? Honey, what do you know about Emirates Airlines?
Yes.
Right? You fly into Dubai or... Right? I don't know. We're cooking with gas. We are, will you? We got gas cans all fired up tonight, so... You know what I'd look like? I'm going to put this down here so these guys can follow. I'm very happy that Bobby's here tonight. Oh, look at Bobby. The sun's out.
Oh.
Woo!
Oh, my God.
We actually see some sunshine. We actually see some sunshine. We'll put a little bit of olive oil in. Stir fry is really easy. Make sure that you cook your rice early in the morning and then chill it down, okay? Don't try to make stir fry with warm rice. You'll have a gooey mess, okay?
It'll be all sticky.
It'll be all sticky. It'll be starchy and terrible, okay? Their planes are good. Oh, I don't know. Try flying Singapore Airlines. You want a really good flying experience? Fly Singapore Airlines. All right. Or Cathay Pacific used to be real good too. You're gonna watch on the phone there. All right.
Easier.
Yep, easier. But you got good eyes, Bobby. Your eyesight's good. 2.5 weeks and you can have meat. Yeah, there we go. You know, I gave up meat for Lent, Bobby. So.
Did you?
Yeah. So I'm deep in. I'm over halfway now. So hence we're having shrimp. I'm on the Lenten experience. There you go. I'm gonna chop up some. I've got about 4 cloves of garlic there. Not 4 bulbs, 4 cloves. Okay, don't kill people with garlic. Phone line is still open if anybody wants to call. Feel free. We'll get you into the program here tonight. We'll get you right into the program. We'll make you the star of the show. How are the Giants looking going out of spring training here? Coming?
Not good. Not good.
Pitching?
Not doing good.
How are Brandon Hyde and the Orioles looking?
Looking better.
We got the coach of the Baltimore Orioles is Santa Rosa. Boy, here we go. He had a good year last year.
Yeah, he's gonna have a good year this year.
I think this might be James.
James.
Hello,
Hello.
is this James?
It's James, Rosie.
Hey, how are you, James?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. No flying today?
I flew this morning. I went to McAllen, Texas, and back.
It's pretty cool. Hey, James, I want to ask you a question. When you're going to and from the airport, they have a special place where they drop you off or pick you up, or it's like you got to be with everybody else there?
No, we have an employee parking right outside of the airport, but if we have to park in the back, they have a shuttle just for crew, and they pick us up, drop us off right at the airport, and then we go inside.
Oh, that's nice. I was worried you'd have to, worry about, traffic and parking every day and all that kind of stuff when you were doing your, when you're flying and,
Yeah, traffic can be bad some days, depending if there's like an event in town, but if I go in at 5 o'clock in the morning, I get there about 4, and then there's no traffic really, and then in the afternoon it's really a pain in the butt, but I take the back way home, so it's not that big of a deal.
I remember a couple times we flew with the boss and John, and he'd look at that line in Southwest and he'd almost scream in the morning. There's like a million people outside the door and stuff. It's like insane.
Yeah, Southwest is always busy because they fly so much more than we do, but we have our fair share of people. Like today, we had 183 people going out and 185 people coming in, and our plane only hold 186. So we were pretty packed.
Well, how about when I guess every place wants to fly into Vegas, like Montana and places like that. They want to go in too. Are your flights generally full in like a month? I don't know if you fly into Bozeman. I can't remember where you fly into in Montana.
Yeah, especially when there's events in town. All of our flights are always full, especially from the smaller cities that are underserviced by the bigger carriers. Like last weekend with that big convention for the construction and agricultural people, all of our flights from Montana and North Dakota and South Dakota were always fully packed with people coming in for those events. So it just really depends on the time of the year and if there's a convention in town or a big event. Like next year when the Super Bowl is in Vegas, all of our flights are going to be full, and I really don't want to have to work that because I know those people are going to be crazy.
Yeah, they're going to be. Oh, that's right. The Super Bowl is going to be in Vegas next year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. I wouldn't even want to. I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even want to know what a hotel room's going to go for at that time.
I don't know what the hotel is going for, but I know there's football games already sold out.
Yeah. Let me.
One for at least $1,000 or more.
Yeah. Let me ask you another question. What's your favorite airport that you fly into? That's just
I don't really have a favorite airport that we fly into because I don't ever get to leave the aircraft because we go from
Vegas out and then right back to Vegas. So once the last passenger is out at our
that's right.
other airports, we just start boarding again.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
Bozeman is really nice. It's very clean inside. There's a lot to eat and there's a lot to see, and they have a lot of wind and rain to see all the surrounding mountains that are really great to look at. But
Yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting your immediate turnaround. You're coming right back to Vegas, so you're not goofing around in airports and stuff like that.
no, but if I'm doing if we're delayed, we can go in the airport, or if I'm doing a special charter, we can go in the airport, hang out for a bit before we start boarding. But Bozeman is one of my favorite airports. Those people are really nice. They're laid back. They're chill. They have their cocktails during the plane. But other than that, I don't ever have any problems out Bozeman.
Yeah, plus Bozeman's had really explosive growth up there in Montana and stuff. With a lot's been going on.
One of my least favorite airports to fly into is Stockton. You can show up into Stockton 20 minutes early and you leave 30 minutes late.
And you know what? Stockton's such a ghetto. It's like unbelievable down there.
Yeah. Hey, Bobby.
How you doing?
Stockton is like the mother of marijuana. Everybody that comes on the plane, that's all you smell during the boarding process. That's all you smell during the flight. They get off, and then the new batch comes on, and it's a fresh smell. And you're like, oh, God, amazing.
James, did I already tell you? One of my earliest, I moved to the North Bay in 1998. I lived in Petaluma for like 8 months, and then I moved up to Santa Rosa. One of my earliest memories on watching the news in the Bay Area was people in Stockton took chainsaws and they cut holes in their roof to grow pot they would actually cut part of their roof away.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah, and just
I've
grow.
seen that before, where they would put solar panels on their roof, and then they would cut holes in between the solar panels so they can get the natural sunlight, and then the plants can get the fresh air. And then next thing you know, you're looking at a drone picture, and you look into a house, and all you see is plant pots growing.
Yeah, that's when I was really impressed. Wow, this is really some kind of place.
And you
man,
know
out
what the
here.
sad part was? Most of those houses were rented.
They were rented
Yeah.
under a suspicious name.
Yeah, they were rented. And the landlord, they didn't care as long as they were getting their money, and they're getting their money in cash all the time.
Yeah, they're Section 8. You know.
Unbelievable.
And a lot of the people from Stockton, if you're coming in, if I'm doing one of the late evening flights and you're coming into Vegas at like midnight, those people, the girls, would come in and they'd be in sweatpants and a t-shirt. And during the flight, mind you, it's only a 55-minute flight from Stockton to Vegas. Those girls are sitting there putting their lashes on, doing their makeup, putting their nails on, changing into their clothes. And what do? They're coming to Vegas to work the weekend.
Yeah, yes, they are.
Are you saying they were prostitutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Stockton to Vegas, Reno to Vegas, all of it. That's all they want to do is they want to come into Vegas on the weekend, work, make their money, and then go back to California because they can make their money in Vegas on the weekend. They got all these out-of-towners in town that are willing to take a big class. So that's fun.
Would they work the hotels, or were they I can't imagine
They
they were.
work the strip.
Yeah,
They just
okay.
walk up and down the strip. They catch somebody's eye. They're like, oh, we can go here. We can go to your room. We can go to my room, and all that stuff. And people were telling me that when I first started flying. And I'm like, oh, you're lying. And then I did my first Friday night evening flight out of Stockton, and I'm like, oh, Lord.
Man, you gotta love the Bay Area, man. It's very,
Making money.
Well, they're entrepreneurs.
yeah, very colorful. It's hard working.
They don't have what it takes to be an opportunity for that, because let me tell you what, some of those girls are busted as head.
That's funny. All right, guys. Brad has got James on the. It's always great to talk to James. I'm hoping he'll write a book, Life at 30,000 Feet or whatever, on day hopping there on the plains and stuff.
So I just saw Noreen's comment about if I fly to Sanford, Florida. We do a direct flight from Vegas to Sanford, Florida, only during the summer. For families to go from Vegas to Disney.
Disney, right down to Orlando, huh?
Stafford, Oregon, or Stafford, Florida. We fly to Stafford, Florida?
Sanford?
Yeah, Sanford, Florida. It's a suburb of Orlando.
Oh, okay. So you wouldn't be at Orlando Airport. They'd be at a regional.
No,
right?
we would be in Sanford. Domestically, we're the only airline that flies to Sanford International Airport.
Okay.
And there's 2 Canadian airlines that fly in there directly from Canada into Sanford. But other than that, it's just us.
That's cool. That's a funny story. That's a funny story about
Sanford, they fly all up and down the East Coast and to the Midwest.
That's a funny story about the girls out of Stockton though going into Vegas on Friday night. I imagine there's not a ton of money in Stockton for good trade down there or whatever. So. So it sounds like you're pretty happy with the setup. You get to go home every night and all that. That's pretty cool.
It is. I get to come home every night. I don't have to worry about anything. Packing my luggage for 3 days, making sure I have enough food to last me 3 days, so I don't have to go to a restaurant or eat at the airport or the hotel.
Yeah.
So I get to sleep in my own bed every night and not have to worry about sleeping in hotels, making sure I get out in time, catching the show.
And you get some stretches too where you get some time off too, right? I mean, I know you don't get paid unless you push away from the gate, but you get some downtime too, right?
We don't really get any downtime.
Weren't you offered like 7 days or something recently or something? Or
I
what?
was, but that was because I took some mental health days.
Oh, okay.
And all the days that I took off, also against my days off,
Hi,
so I
Amelia.
was able to have 8 straight days off for my mental health days.
Oh, that's good. Listen, to answer Amelia, I start with olive oil for the garlic and the onion. Then I'll put sesame oil in for flavor here. And I'm sauteing all the peas and the carrots. Some people use green onion. I have shrimp that I cleaned today. So I'm letting this get softened a bit. Then I'm going to add the rice in and I'll finish with soy sauce. Do not cook with soy sauce. Soy sauce is a finish. It's like people that make the mistake of cooking with butter. Butter's not something, it's a finish. It's not a cooking oil. All right? Just so you guys know, I put a little bit of cayenne in also, okay? So this gives it authentic. I also put in a good handful of brown sugar. That's one of the secret ingredients that people miss when they do Chinese cooking is putting brown sugar in, okay? Very, 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 very important. So, sorry to interrupt you, James.
Oh, no, you're fine. That was delicious. I want some.
Yeah, if you were here, you definitely have some, let me tell you.
Yeah, you ought to start flying from wherever you're at down to the Sonoma Airport.
I guess that's Allegiance or something.
We don't fly into Sonoma. We fly into Fresno, Stockton, Monterey, Orange County, and Santa Maria.
Oh, look.
Yeah, James has got it going. He's got a pretty good gig going, I think, for flying and everything. So I haven't seen Bird up at Auckland some, but I don't want to bother him. The door's not closed. I don't. If the door ain't closed, if the door ain't open, then he's probably.
Well, wherever he's at, the cats are going to want to eat things. So.
Well, they might show up. I don't know. I haven't seen. Cats don't like to get their paws wet, so they'll avoid walking in grass and doing all that. So I've added the rice here, guys.
Well, Rosie, I'll let you go so you can let some other people call in. And
All right, thank you, James. Thank you for calling.
James, you be well.
It's always an honor to hear from you, James.
Be
Take care.
safe up there in the air.
Say hi
We'll
to,
see you later.
say hi to Justin. Okay. All right, take care. Just mixing this all together, getting ready to plate this up.
Take your time.
It's always,
I got nowhere
it's
to go.
always, it's always fun when people call.
Yeah.
James has given us some of the funniest stories we've ever heard on flying and what people expect from flight attendants and all that, and the way of humping their luggage. And all right, don't add the soy sauce yet. Yeah, I always do. Hi.
Hey, Rosie, this is Naomi.
Hi, Naomi. What did you have for dinner tonight, honey?
Nothing yet. I had like a late lunch.
What did you have for lunch today?
Chili and Fritos.
Ooh. Did you say chili and Fritos?
Yep.
That's supposed to be a legendary combination. They actually have a pie that you make with chili and Fritos. Did you know that?
Nope.
So when you have the Fritos and chili, do you dip the Fritos or you pour the chili over top of the Fritos?
I dipped in the chili.
Did you make it yourself?
This time I put the can of chili.
Do you like fried rice?
Yeah. I was going to tell you to put some red chili flakes in it if you have any.
I got some cayenne I threw into it, honey. Bobby's here. I can't blow Bobby away, you know.
That's right.
Bobby will go nuts. I got to take care of Bobby here. So.
Yeah.
We're working the soy sauce in as a finish now. Isn't that looking good there?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the way we...
Hey, Bobby, what do you think about Sergio Romo being re-signed and then retiring?
I think that's fantastic.
That's cool, huh?
Yeah, that is. You know, the Giants are a classy organization. They do that to a lot of their players. I mean, Sergio's what, like 37, 38? You know, he'll end up working for the Giants somehow.
Yeah.
He should, you know?
You know, he could be a pitching coach for the minor leagues somewhere, and
Yeah, they should be out there in the sales department meeting
Yeah.
people and going out selling season tickets and all that kind of stuff. So it ain't a cheap ticket to go to the Giants, I'll tell you that.
no, it's not.
Not give up.
The last time I went with the boss and Janet, it was like $125.
Yeah, it'd be a lot more than that now, Bobby, I'll tell you that. That was like 2013.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, I like to watch baseball. It's so fun to watch.
Yes, it is. I'm watching the World Classics now. The Giants are, the U.S. team's doing really well.
Mm-hmm. Where is that being played at?
Well, there's different parks. There's like every country has a team, and the Giants. The U.S. team was playing Cuba when I left and come over here. It was like 5-1 the U.S. They beat Venezuela last night 9-7.
Uh-huh.
Trey Turner hit a grand slam in the 8th inning. It's like an all-star team.
Bobby, do you know where Oakdale is?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where Naomi's at.
Oakdale. Oh, nice.
Yeah, and Alan Gentry. She caught up with me because I was going through and on my trip down the Central Valley. I passed through. I stopped at Modesto overnight. Then I went through Oakdale to go to Sonora, where there was a beautiful town. Is she on the phone or she? Are you still on the?
I'm still here.
Yeah, so I was telling Bobby that you're out of Oakdale. So I'm
Yeah,
supposed
I heard that.
I'm supposed to meet them when the weather gets decent, and we'll hang out, and they're gonna show me some stuff. Hershey used to have a big operation down there, Bobby.
In Oakdale?
Yeah, huge. And then they moved it to Mexico or something. So
Of course.
the people got really mad.
Boycott Hershey's.
How's that look, guys? Pretty good.
That looks delicious.
Yeah, it turned out good. I'm gonna give Bobby. I'm gonna give him a fork and
I'm surprised you didn't put an egg in it.
Yeah, I don't. Sometimes I start with an egg. Sometimes I don't. It just depends. It just depends.
On your mood?
Yeah, it depends on the mood, and you know, eggs have been so crazy recently. Here you go, Bobby. Need another beer, or are you good there?
I'm good right now.
Okay, let me get this.
Yeah, eggs are crazy. I mean, I was at the store like 12 eggs for like $9.99. I thought eggs aren't good for you anyhow, especially at $9.99.
I think they've been coming down a bit lately. I don't really know.
Well, they're starting to sell like eggs like in a 2-pack combo thingy. And I think the last time I bought eggs was like $15.98.
Wow.
How much I spent.
And down there in Oakdale?
Yep.
Man, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
There we go. Here you go, Naomi. Woo! There you go. Oh, boy.
It was good. I wish I could eat that shrimp though.
So what's going on this week? What do you got coming up this week? Hey, you, how you doing?
Don't know yet. It all depends on the weather.
Yeah, if it's good weather, what do you like to do?
I like to go outside. I like to get fresh air. You know, go shopping, stuff like that. You know.
Yeah, do you go horseback riding?
Me? No. I've never been on a horse.
Do you ever go down to Mexico to visit family down there or anything?
We don't have family in Mexico.
I thought you're half Mexican, right?
Well, we're all up here.
Oh, all up here, okay.
Yep, all up here.
All right, dig in, Bobby, enjoy, there's plenty
Good.
more.
Good.
I'm taking your hat, Rosie.
This came from Los Algodones, Mexico in 2019. So when I walk around my neighborhood here, the local muchachos, the local guys are like, you know, oh, you know, el sombrero es muy bueno, right? It's a real authentic Mexican. Gling, how you doing? Callie Mo said $2.49 for a dozen large.
$2.49.
I'm not sure.
Looks pretty good, Rosie.
Yeah, that's Freak Show. Mike James's wife is calling him Freak Show, I guess. The kitchen smells great. That's what Mike James's wife calls Freak Show. Oh, that's right. He's an incel. Intentionally celibate because nobody would want to have anything to do with him. Because he's on the internet being a troll.
Well, I'll let you go so you can eat your dinner, okay?
All right, take care. Good to talk.
You too.
All right, take care, Naomi. Bye.
Bye, Naomi.
Bye.
Delicious tonight.
Very good.
Got a tiny bit of heat on there, not too much, Bobby, just a little shake. Got some pea. There's some corruption, greed. Well, they had that. What was it? They had that avian flu or whatever. They had to destroy a lot of
Oh
the.
yeah, the chickens.
A lot of that. So
But that was back east, wasn't it?
I don't know where it was. I didn't think we got affected here. James, it's always an honor to talk to you. You're always funny. We're just having impromptu tonight. Because some people didn't get a chance to call in last night. So I don't know if Alan Gentry, we had a good call from Alan Gentry. And it's always fun to take phone calls. It's great. Let me know if you need another beer. There's plenty more if you want to help yourself over there, Bobby.
Okay.
Low sodium. The eggs, last time I went to, I didn't go this week, but last time, you know, I'm always Friday nights, I'm over at Grocery Outlet. I take the people, you've probably seen me over there. Hey, Jennifer. It was $7.49 for 18.
7 wow.
And I thought that was a good deal, right?
And
Jennifer Sanchez, how's everything in up there in the heck? I just skipped my mind. Henderson. How's everything in Henderson, Nevada today?
Henderson.
She wants to move back to San Bernardino. I don't know.
Oh, really? So you like Henderson? Henderson's kind
She's
of.
got family down in San Bernardino down there. Why don't you call up Alan and talk to Bobby here? You guys have a lot in common. Bobby, Alan's Central Valley, but he's been all over the place.
Grew up in Mill Valley. I never got to Marin very often. I was either in the city. I was in the city most of the time.
Did you? What other jobs did you have through high school and stuff, Bobby? Do you remember some of your other jobs that you had besides the Castro Theater checking men's rooms? Is there any?
No, I didn't. I didn't have too many jobs. One summer I caddied at the Olympic Club.
Well, when did you start doing the milks? Did you have anything? But you got out of the army and stuff. When did you start doing the
I
milk?
worked at this spice company, and then I went in the army. And then when I came back, I worked at the produce market for about 6 months, and then I went to work for the milk company.
Tell me about the produce. What did you do at the produce company? Hump produce, or what were you doing there?
No, I delivered. I always
Okay.
drove.
But did you join the Teamsters as soon as you went into the milk?
Yep.
It wasn't Stornetta. It was
I started
Carnation.
Challenge. Yeah. It was a union house, so you had to join the union. And back in '73, it was like $250. It wasn't cheap.
Good union, though. I mean, you got a nice pension now and everything. So
God bless the Teamsters.
bless the Teamsters. Got your jacket. Yeah, if you have a question you want to ask, feel free to ask me and I'll ask. So Mike James is back. Hello, K. Dear Staken. It's always good. Yeah, we don't have an Aldi's here. We have Safeway, Albertsons. Lucky is Lucky Albertson, or is it different? I don't know.
Well, I think it's all by the same company.
We also have like
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods, and then we
Oliver's.
have Oliver's, which is a localized little chain, very high end chain. That's where Bianca works. Is
Origins?
there? Yeah, she works at Oliver's. We had milk delivered in the Sunset District when I was a kid. Bobby, you were more commercial type of roots.
I didn't do retail.
Bobby knew them all in Chinatown and stuff there. Hey, there's Sean Queen. I'm in San Francisco, right? How you doing, Sean? You working today, Sean? You working in the city today?
John works in the city.
Yeah, he's a union. He does shows, staging shows and stuff, trade shows and stuff like that.
at Moscone Center, right?
Moscone Center, all kinds of places. Yeah, anybody call. I'm waiting for Jody to call. How's that? Pretty good?
Very good.
Sprouts and Whole Foods. Amelia, I got these at the I got it with Mr. Z, and he's like, we got a really cool Ethiopian market here in.
How does this work?
Yeah, I think there, you got to put it on this
Oh,
that side there, and then push down. We got a really cool Ethiopian market. It was really cool. It's silver plates and all kinds of stuff. And the guy was really nice. He let me video.
Mexican bud.
Yeah, we wanna be nosy on Jody there. The Queen of New Hampshire.
Ooh.
By the thumbnails you see of what Jody snapped during the night when we're out. I was in Petaluma Friday night.
Yeah.
Pete was banging the piano down there and everything. It was a good time.
Oh, wow.
Looks like Bird didn't make the dinner call tonight. Oh well.
Poor bird.
You snooze, you lose. This is like a fraternity house here. They ain't gonna wait for you. Look at that sunshine. Woo! You know I'm having that tree taken way down, that mulberry tree. So I can put the almond tree, plant the almond tree, and I want to get a couple pistachio trees to put out there. So. Hey Paradox. My favorite too, since I can't have meat, this is a real treat. You know me, I do all the talking, that's right. Hi.
Hello, Rosie.
Hey, it's Alan. How are you, Alan?
Oh, hello. I just, all I wanted to do was tell Bobby, you know, I used to hang around with in San Francisco when I was younger and go to all the concerts and stuff, and if you remember the free concerts in the park.
Oh, yeah. Strawberry
Was
strawberry fields out there.
Was it Golden Gate Park or where was it?
Golden
out
Gate
there.
Park.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Who did you see there, Alan?
Oh, I used to see Janis Joplin. It was all free concerts. I mean, everybody you can think of in the rock world. Grateful Dead, Janis Joplin.
Airplanes.
Quicksilver.
Jefferson Airplane.
Quicksilver. Remember it's Quicksilver? Moody Blues.
Hello?
Yeah, we're here.
Okay. But, you know, I used to see Quicksilver, Messages Service, and the Jefferson Airplane. I mean, Santana, you name it, they were there.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And then Bill Graham came along and said, hey, I can make some money off of this.
Oh, yeah. And then, but, you know, it was an eye-opener for me, Bobby, because I'd go to San Francisco, and I was down here in this little farming community, Oakdale, and I went up there, and I couldn't believe it because everybody was gathered around smoking pot and drinking.
Bobby said you could get high just walking into the Cow Palace or wherever they were.
Yeah, Winterland or
anywhere in San Francisco. And what really surprised me, the cops wasn't doing nothing to anybody. And down here, it was a felony then.
Yeah.
And if you got caught with drugs down here in in Oakdale, I mean, you went to jail quick, you know.
They didn't mess around. Bobby, I'm asking, did you ever go to Sonora before, Bobby?
I've been to Sonora.
What a beautiful town.
Yeah.
Alan has some rental properties
Oh, do you?
over there, yeah.
Yeah, I love the Gold Country.
Beautiful there.
Yeah, it is. It's beautiful.
Spectacular.
Anyway, I just called in to let Bobby know I was around at that time too, and boy, it was sure a lot of fun. It was so much different then.
We probably ran into each other.
Yeah.
Are you the guy that handed me that joint?
It was pretty crazy, and then you know, and you know that only lasted for a couple of years, and then like you say, then they started. Bill Graham came in and started charging. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of, what would you
Still,
say?
it was cheap. You could go to Winterland, like you said, for $5 and watch a show.
Big
Hey,
Brother.
And another great show I saw was at the Avalon Ballroom. You remember that? The Avalon Ballroom?
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
it was the Grateful Dead, Steppenwolf, and Santana. It was like $350 on a weekend.
Yeah. And remember, they had a few concerts at Kezar Stadium, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, all in places, and it was really cheap, and it just blew my mind, though, coming from a little town, Oakdale, and then going up there and watching all these people. You know, you had to watch what you were drinking up there because they loaded full of acid. You know, spin you out of wine.
Acid and
Hey,
all the others hallucinations.
Yeah,
Mushroom.
and so you really had to watch what you drank. But I was warned, you know, I go up there and they say, don't drink that big bottle of Spinata because you probably loaded full of acid.
Yeah.
Bobby didn't even smoke. He came out high out of the concert.
I when somebody passed me a bottle, I just pass it along.
Yeah. And me too. I didn't drink. I only brought what I drink. You know, Yeah, I wouldn't drink nobody else's cocktail. You know, I called it.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just thought I'd touch on that. And
That's
I'll get off
great.
of here and
Yeah,
let
thank
somebody
you,
else call
Alan.
in.
It's great to hear from you. I mean, you've got great stories to share, and I'm looking forward to when the weather gets decent. We can do it up in Oakdale.
Oh yeah, we will, Rosie. Anyway, I'll let somebody else get on here. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right,
Bye,
take
Alan.
care.
Bye-bye.
You don't know me on the magic carpet ride. Ooh, Oh boy, yeah, Alan is wonderful. Thank you, Turn of Events. Thank you. Oops, I must have butt dialed that. Cats, the ground's got to dry out a little bit before they come out. Cats hate to walk across wet grass and stuff. Oh, this was good tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Good as you get in a Chinese place, right?
Better. It's cheaper.
Yeah, I saved a lot of money doing home cooking over last year.
Oh yeah.
It was cheap during the pandemic, and then all of a sudden stuff really exploded in price.
It's like everything went up $2.
It's like Amanda Hugginkiss was telling us last week that she ordered like I don't know what she got from McDonald's, like a Big Mac and fries delivered. It was like $30 or something. Man. Wow. Yeah, the brown sugar is very, 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 very important.
$30.
She was like unbelievable to get a delivery. She said never again. Brown sugar, yeah, there it is. Big Mac combo and McChicken for $25.
Damn.
Can you imagine that? I mean, she told us on the chat that night. We were absolutely positively like blown away on that. But I guess, you know, for convenience or whatever, that's the way it goes. So, you know, you want it, you pay up. It's like when Rich Life of Road Trips was here and we went through the KFC for a bucket of chicken with the sides and biscuits, $39. Almost $40 for chicken. Can you imagine, Bobby? I never went back to a I never went to a chicken joint again. Never, never, never. Lock up. No, William, I got these. You can see the review of the Ethiopian store in Vegas. The guy was really nice. These were like $1.50 a plate. Really nice. I wouldn't use a knife on them. You don't want to cut them, but if you're just eating, like your fingers or stuff, they're wonderful. Yeah, pizza delivered for more than $18. Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, but I can still go up to Jack in the Box and get 2 Junior Jacks and a soda for probably still under $5, which ain't bad.
Not bad at all.
You remember years ago, used to have you stop and pick up a milkshake for me at Jack in the Box. You had to look at the dessert thing there. Hey, Rupert, how are you?
Hello, Rupert.
Now $12 for that. So there wasn't a good deal. It wasn't attractive to me to, you know, to do that. Just the way I am. I'm just predisposed to be a deal seeker. But Amanda said she ain't going to do that again because I think it was kind of shocker. Yeah, some people order groceries and stuff. You know, as long as I got 2 strong arms and legs, I'll still go into the grocery outlet and usually Safeway's got one good deal a week. Maybe it's soda or something. I'll just go in there and do it up in there. So, but we've enjoyed being Kitchen Stadium, enjoyed cooking here. We've tested ourselves on tons of different recipes, breads. I just made the pineapple upside down cake last week. Noreen said, I love grocery shopping. It's my fun for the week. Yeah. James said, my neighbor has everything delivered. Mickey D's Pizza, Walmart.
Wow.
I wonder at the margin, James, percentage-wise, how much that adds to the tally on there.
Well, I mean, somebody has to put the order together and then
fuel.
drive it over to you.
Yeah, the fuel, the insurance, all that. Close your eyes, girl. I didn't know. Well, that's a gling. That's you know, of course, if you don't have a vehicle, you got to do what you can do. That's right. So I understand that. You know, I'm not making judgment on your order. I'm just saying, you know, I wonder what percentage that adds to the whole deal. Yeah, guys, if you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do so. We're having a good time visiting with Bobby tonight, giving him a decent meal.
Very
See, you're probably allowed to charge a fee if you don't have their subscription. Yeah.
Very good. Thank you.
I have pineapple upside down cake, but I doubt if you want.
No.
Bobby's not a dessert chef.
I don't like sweets. I don't like sweets. I don't like meat.
You like chicken and turkey.
Well, I like chicken and turkey.
Yeah. We still have to go to Willie Bird's.
Yes, we do.
Right? We ought to go down there and have lunch with the boss someday.
Yeah, get him over here. I do not like sugar. It makes me too hyper.
Anyway, that was a really good shrimp fried rice tonight. That turned out good.
That was very good.
Got my money's worth out of that.
Yes, Noreen, you're right. Sugar is not good for you.
I moderate my intake. Like I'll be honest. That pineapple upside down cake was so good. I had a slice late at night when I went to bed the night I made it. And then I had 2 pieces for breakfast, but I haven't touched it since. Not today, but the other day. But man, if something's that tasty, I mean, it's hard for me.
Sure.
I don't do a lot of sweets. You know that, Bob. You
Yeah.
don't see ice cream here. You know, it's just.
Well, we only do sweets when we're over at the Boston Janet's.
Yeah, because you want to eat what they're offering, you know, cheesesteaks
Yeah,
or whatever
yeah.
she's making, because she puts the time and effort.
Absolutely.
You know, you have to honor that. For Easter, I'm going to have a big meat fiesta, Bobby.
Easter?
Well, it'll be the first time I've had meat since before Ash Wednesday. I've been meat free in Lent, so I'm really missing it now. It's starting to really bite hard. You know, my pepperoni chickens and steaks, the ribeyes, love all that stuff. If you ever want to make perfect rice, remember I got a YouTube short on it, so a lot of people have complimented and thanked me for developing that simple 1 minute. A lot of people can't make rice to save their life properly. You don't need a rice maker and all that. You need the right methodology. The right.
When is Easter?
Oh, Glenn, congratulations.
When is Easter?
Chicken salad at Whole Foods is $14 a pound there. I know, it's April.
Oh, it's April.
Yeah. Ooh. I didn't make a lot of rice because I don't like to have a lot of leftovers.
Oh, there you go. April 9th. Thank you, Amanda. April 9th is Easter. That's a Sunday, huh?
Yep. Easy cleanup with a wok too. Just like that, finito. When does the baseball season begin?
End of this month. I think is it the 23rd?
Is that early? Used to be in April.
Yeah, well, they added more games and then they added more teams to the playoffs. So, you know, it's all about the money.
Yeah, the baseball, Sinclair, one of the baseball carrying, whoever's carrying the games went belly up or something. I don't know what that was. Had the broadcast rights and just went bankrupt.
Was it?
Sinclair or something?
Oh yeah. Weren't they in with the gambling?
I don't know.
Somebody who was involved with gambling kind of went belly up.
Yeah. Oh, the knuckleheads have arrived. There they are. Right on cue. The cats are at the back door. There they are.
They know it's dinner time.
They know. The cats have arrived. I know you don't want any coffee, so.
No. I'm good.
I don't have a cup. I got one last bit left in there.
Enjoy yourself.
Bobby's always happy when he gets a decent feeding.
Good food. good food.
Goes good with your beer.
Yes.
Yeah, you other guys are gonna have to call in and break your cherry sooner or later. Over here. All right, clean up, be done. All right. It's funny, and it clears, and it's so cold overnight. You always pay the price here.
Oh my
You
God.
pay the price. It's either raining or you're freezing
like
with no heat.
35 degrees in the
Yeah.
morning. I get up and it's like 42 in my house. I gotta turn the heater on. But you know what? Pretty soon it's gonna be summertime and I won't have to turn the heater on.
The Grateful Dead used to play all day in San Francisco, then go to Sebastopol and have a big party. They always hung her. They loved hanging around in
Oh, yeah.
Sebastopol.
Well, Jerry Garcia's from Sebastopol. He went to Anley High School.
Mickey Hart out there.
Mickey Hart, yeah.
Yep. They had all the dead heads. Hey Jerry,
Hello,
how are
Jerry
ya?
Jones.
Time to feed the cats. Yeah, I'm gonna have my coffee. They can wait a couple minutes. It's only 7:30. Yeah, Brenda, it was nice to hear from you, honey. It's always good to hear from you, my Brenda girl. Birds stirring or anything over there. So.
He's out riding his bike in the rain.
No, I don't know. It's probably still in there. I don't know.
Had a rough night.
I would say as long as I get the rent paid, I don't care.
That's it.
I would say I'm not your mother. I'm not your dad. You know. It's all on you. All right, let me get some. Let me get the cats fed real quick here. Yeah, I know you're deprived. I know. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, I knew you guys would show up. Neither rain, nor snow, nor sleet, nor hail. Here we go. We're all hungry today. Right, we didn't have the morning feed.
They didn't show up in the morning?
No, because of the rain.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We got 9 lives with real chicken and beef in gravy tonight. Yum yum. Yum yum. Ah. Oh boy. They make these things so hard to open now, these cans. Alright.
Roger, the dogs are doing good. Annoying as hell, but they're doing good. At night, it's so damn cold, they're underneath the covers with me, underneath the sleeping bag.
We got all of it. Hi.
Hi, Rosie. K9.
K9. Yeah, sorry last night. I thought you'd call back. I accidentally bopped you off the line last night.
No problem. No problem.
Yeah, what's going on? Say hi to Bobby. This is K9. Lives around Stockton up in there.
Oh, hi,
Yeah,
Kenya.
Bobby, yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, I saw my first Led Zeppelin concert. in
Did you?
Stockton at Oak Park.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was nobody knew who Led Zeppelin was. Yeah. Oak Park in Stockton, California.
Wow.
But the first big concert I went to was at University of Pacific Stadium, and we watched. Let's see. I think I wrote it down somewhere, but hey, I was sitting next to a guy that stabbed to death.
Really?
Yes, and it scared the hell out of me.
Who were you sitting next to?
I don't know who he was, but somebody came up and just stuck a knife in his gut.
Oh, wow.
Wow, it sounds like Stockton kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Stockton is capital of hell, murder, crap, or what?
Yeah, it is. And you know what? Stockton's such a nice town down there. I mean, you got the waterway and everything.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah, Stockton was the epicenter from PG&E. All their employees moved out of San Francisco and went to Stockton.
Because they thought it was cheaper and the cost of living was cheaper.
Exactly.
You said
And then everybody would think, oh, we're going to go to Livermore.
you said
I remember that, remember? Yeah.
you said your dad worked for PG&E, right?
35 years he worked on the Diablo Canyon.
Oh, Diablo
Diablo.
Canyon.
Wow.
Yeah, you know they're working to try.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're working.
35 years? Yeah, he worked for PG.
Yeah, they're.
And when he moved back to his, my home city was Grass Valley. That's where I was born and raised. He's the one that put in natural gas lines.
Wow.
Because everybody was electric up there, and he's like, I'm not going to go electric. I want natural gas, and he got it all put in.
Wow. You must have had a lot of pull with the.
Well, come on, 35 years of PG&E. He knew all the secrets.
Well, that's cool.
No, just don't get me started with Diablo Canyon. Newsom is a gruesome, crap all piece of shit.
All right, watch your mouth now. Come on.
All right. Well, I'm just saying.
That's okay. You can have your opinion.
It's the cleanest power circle we have. And my cousin Elon says he agrees with me. So that's what we're going for.
Who does?
Hey, Rosie, you're great. I love you. Love you, Bobby.
K9, we love you too.
Huh?
I said we love you too, K9.
Yeah.
Hey, so K9, you grew
It's a boy named Sue.
Hey, K9, you grew up in Grass Valley, so you know where Plymouth is, right?
Who?
Plymouth, California.
Plymouth.
Yeah, I know what Plymouth is. I'm just saying that my father worked the electrical lines in the gold mine, Empire gold mines.
Wow.
That's pretty
Yeah, and he says there's gold, big plenty of gold right there, but they're owned by Canadians, and the EPA in California won't let them mine. So, you know,
Yeah.
this whole thing is so screwed.
Yeah. Well, welcome to California.
Hey, I was born here, raised here.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of my childhood in San Francisco Children's Hospital.
Oh, wow.
That's the whole reason my father came here in 1923.
Well, that's pretty cool, K9. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and my favorite place, as soon as I got out of the hospital, I went to the Science Museum.
That's still going strong down there, the San Francisco Science
And the
Museum.
aquarium, yeah, that is the best. If you can get to San Francisco, go to the Science Museum and the aquariums. That is so fantastic. Anyway, I love you, Rosie.
All right,
Thank
K9.
you, Bobby.
Take-
Love
Hey.
you.
You
All
take
right,
care,
take
K9.
care. Bye.
All right, bye.
There you go, the one and only K9 calling in. You gotta love K9's exuberance. She's
Yeah,
she's very exuberant.
She's spunky.
Yeah, she knows all about everything that went on in the Bay Area and stuff, and up in the foothills and the gold country. She said the gold was there for the taking, but they wouldn't let you mine it there.
Yeah.
This state. Oh, right. Looks like your boy Trump is going to be arrested on that.
I don't know about that. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Rosie. It's Amelia.
Oh, Amelia, how are you? We got Amelia on the line. What's going on, sweetie?
I'm good. Wish I would have been invited for dinner.
Well, some days it just turns out good.
Well, hey, Amelia, you were invited. You just didn't show up.
I would have come just to smell your kitchen while you were cooking that.
Yeah, what's new, Amelia? What's going on?
Well, I had a couple of political questions for you, if you don't mind, just your viewpoint.
For me, or okay, go right ahead.
Or for both of you.
Yeah.
You may have, if you've addressed these already, then just answer, however. But I wanted to ask you, there's two things. First, I wanted to ask you if you think Trump's really going to be arrested or if that's just fear-mongering.
No, he's not going to be arrested.
I would say yes, he's
No.
going to be. He will be arrested and he will be indicted.
It will not be Tuesday. No, he will not.
Now, if he actually goes to court, that's a different matter. Court is not, they're not finding him guilty. They're just indicting and saying we have reasonable belief that this happened, so we will now go to court. So you will be indicted. Will he be arrested and handcuffed? I doubt it, but I'm just saying, let's face it, I mean, the trail of Stormy, whatever her
Stormy
name.
Daniels.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Bobby, it's not.
I mean, $130,000 for a piece of ass. I mean, whoa.
I mean, I don't know,
Whoa.
man. I mean, I'm not going to go that far, but I'm just saying, I don't know. But my guess is, I think that because the Manhattan Attorney General for the New York State, the District of Manhattan, said, we're not going to be bullied, and so that makes me think for sure that they're going to carry through with the arrest.
Well, can I ask you, why didn't they do this back in 2018 when they convicted the lawyer?
I have no idea.
Michael Cohen.
Because I think the presidential veil is much harder and much more expensive and time consuming to pierce than say just a lawyer or somebody like that would be my guess. Is
Quiet.
you have to go very.
Shut up, Rosie. So in 1918 or 2018, he was the president, and we don't indict a president of the United States. And Michael Cohen, he was just a fall guy.
Well, yeah, absolutely, I agree with that, but I can't help but look at the timing and with Trump making noise about running again, and I can't, how are they going to to me, I think this is what you're saying, Rosie, is they'll try and get a conviction, but he'll never see jail time. How do you put a former president?
No, you're not going to. He'll never.
No, you don't.
No, you're not going to even ask a judge for that. What I'm saying is they don't really care, Amanda, and I'm a very apolitical person, but if they can throw some tarnish on a record, then they're happy to do so. So that's my thought. So
or get into his bank account. He has to pay all these lawyers big money, and he hates spending money.
yeah, so I think it's a long road to indict a president because all the legal teams, and then things can be immediately appealed to a superior court, and then if you don't like that, to a court of appeals for a quick ruling,
Supreme Court,
or a Supreme Court to see if you're allowed to do. So I think it takes some time, Amelia, to be honest with you, but I think that they wanted to do this thing. So will it ever pan out to anything? That's a totally different story. There's many a slip between the cup and the lip when it comes to indicting and convicting somebody. So
Yeah, and I mean, all the way back. Look all the way back in history to the presidents that have been involved in sexual scandals. I mean, really, nobody even really cares.
No, I mean, look at John F. Kennedy. I mean, he's doing Maryland.
Well,
I mean, he was my hero. You're doing Maryland? Oh my God!
I mean, it goes all the way back. Why, why Warren G. Harding's wife fed him poisoned seafood up in Alaska and did him off. That was the end of that. that was a cleaner and neater era when your wife could just arrange for you to
be done.
to pay your penance on earth for what you did wrong and all that. So
Yeah, and does Stormy, does she have herself a blue dress that she kept? I mean,
Exactly, with Clinton.
I don't know. My mind doesn't want to go there, but
Monica?
I'm not really sure about
yeah,
that.
it used to be you assassinated a president, with rifles. Now it's with sex cam. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like,
Well,
Also,
now-
remember the press was a different era back then, Amelia, where most Americans didn't know that Franklin Roosevelt spent his time in a wheelchair and things
Yeah.
because
that's right.
the press cooperated. There was a feeling of the office is worthy of respect, so we're not going to publish things that could potentially. They knew he was having an affair with his Lou Mercer down in Georgia, Warm Springs and stuff like that, but they kept that stuff out of the paper. So it was.
Well, it's like my dad used to say, when he'd tell me about it, he'd say, well, Marilyn Monroe was beloved, so people were kind of happy they got together.
Yeah.
She was probably beloved quite a few times, but I'm just saying, right?
Okay, so
Right. So, I mean, my mother used to say, sex rears its ugly head, right? So, and
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah, well,
So I think, I actually think this will be pushed off the radar screens because we have now more serious economic problems that are finally festering and coming to the surface, and they're going to demand a lot of. There's going to be a lot of immediate attention and stuff on that coming up, but it remains to be seen. But do I think that I think that the New York District Attorney now feels like his manliness is threatened if he doesn't do this thing. So, will there be protests? I don't think people are that keyed in on it right now. I don't think they're that. I don't believe you might have 20 or 30 people with signs that have been prearranged, but I just don't think people are that much. They're getting tired of the whole
People
spiel.
probably have to go to work and pay their bills.
well, I don't think him calling for protest is a good look. I
No,
just don't.
no.
No, I don't think it's a very presidential thing, but look at how politics have degraded over the last 40 years anyway, Amelia. We used to hold the office of the presidency in high regard, even with Nixon coming out, and we still had faith, and Gerald Ford went in, and now we just it's a tough place to be, and it just seems to be all populist promises and things like that. So it's not a good look for the future.
Nixon wrecked it for all of them.
Well, in a lot of ways, he did a lot of good stuff, but
Yeah.
denial.
No, but I'm just saying by confessing and
just denial was not a good thing. But I think he bridged into a new era where, for the first time ever, we had investigative reporters for the Wall Street Journal that were like a dog on a piece of meat. Woodward and Bernstein weren't going to let go of the story, and they managed to keep it in front of the public. And finally, the Rodino and all the House Republicans could no longer keep his feet out of the fire, and it was kind of the end of the line. They said, "You're probably going to be impeached if you don't resign."
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people should have gone down before him, but that's just me. So my other question, do you have time to take another question?
Of course, honey. I got all the time in the world for you. Thank you for your support, by the way. You're always very
Oh,
kind.
you're welcome. Okay, so this one may not want to comment on, but I would just kind of like to understand it if you do, and that is the California reparations to the African Americans. I don't understand what that's about. I don't know that, and I probably am reading it wrong and not understanding it, but do we have any living slaves today? I don't understand it.
I think some people feel like we have to make a gesture has to be made to fill this hole that was left all these many years. I mean, I can't answer for California and San Francisco and places like that, but you know, they're like their own universe of thought down there. They just don't really relate to the rest of the
World.
no, there's no descendants, but I guess they feel like the knock-on effect of generations and things is something that we should probably address and come to grips with our part of that. So will it get off the ground? I don't know. I really don't know.
So for me,
I guess-
Amanda, my thinking
This is
is,
Amelia.
I'm sorry. I think if we're gonna compensate someone, we should compensate the Japanese Americans during World War II, who we took their whole livelihood away, their
Did we
businesses.
compensate them? Bob?
No.
I thought
No.
we gave them like unlimited Mars bars for life.
Yeah,
or
no,
something. I don't know.
That,
Did we?
that's what I would do. Or you know what? Let's let them open up a casino like the American Indian.
Well, I guess I'm not.
I guess it's more of a gesture, Amelia, than anything else. Something to put on the agenda that's gonna, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they approve something, but you know, I mean, how do you compensate for people that fought in the Civil War and died for people to be freed from slavery? What should we give them compensation for giving their lives up for fighting for the Emancipation Proclamation? I mean, in other words, where do you draw the line on people that you compensate for, you know, for their own selfless acts and that kind of thing? I mean, I don't know.
Well, that's my question. Is that to me it opens more doors than it resolves anything.
Yeah.
It, you know, like at what point where do you stop? And you know, if this is supposed to affect racism, it's not going to. It's not.
Well, I don't think it'll get off the ground, but I think it'll just be a point that they can say, hey, we put this on the agenda, and you know, we did our part here to get this on the agenda. But I guess it's part of woke politics and all that. So I don't know. I think we're going to be pulling away from that era very rapidly. The snapback of that's going to be very strong on a lot of that stuff. We already have very fractured. I was reading the paper yesterday that Oregon, they want to split up there into eastern and western Oregon now. So I don't know.
They want to split eastern, western. They want to split up Oregon into two states.
Yeah, because the politics are so different from Seattle and Olympia, Washington, compared to eastern,
Out by,
very
Idaho.
conservative up in that area. So they're just they're just thinking we don't even think the same way anymore in this state, right? So.
Well, I was just because you said Oregon, I was having a conversation with another creator the other day about how parents in Washington State and other states as well don't realize that the schools can now legally put your children on medication as they see fit and not inform their parents or get their consent.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
And so, so I looked up the law, and the way the law reads, it says at any age the school can determine health care for a child without the parents' consent or knowledge.
And people wonder why Florida and other states are starting to push back now against this lunacy I mean,
the language is specified in there that this includes abortion services and birth control, which means you're not even going to know that your kids are on birth control or were ever pregnant. Or you don't even have the choice to take them to a doctor instead of a clinic.
Well, the latest push I see is for polygamy and multiple marriage partners now and all. Oh yeah, that's coming. You know, why would you stop where we are right now? Why wouldn't you keep pushing?
Push the limit.
Push the limit. I mean, it's ridiculous, right? So I'm not happy about it. It's pushing me the other way. So.
Yeah, because chipping away at the whole idea of marriage is scary.
Well, the whole idea of gender, which is pushing me away from the whole idea and just making me want to just say I'm done with this stuff. This is ridiculous, all this stuff, and it's making me re-examine and change my whole outlook for 2023. To be honest, Amelia, it's turned into such an attenuated joke now. It's not even. It's just it's insane. It's just absolute insanity.
Well, my indirect, but my ultimate boss is Rachel Levine. And you already know how I feel about that agenda of transitioning 5-year-olds and,
Oh, it's sickening.
yeah, how opposed I am to it. But, you listen on here and somebody wants to talk about, they want to lead with being trans. And then as soon as somebody says the wrong pronoun, it's
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's no proportionate give and take in it anymore. So, I'm seriously reconsidering my future. As people have probably gotten a hint on here too. I mean, I'm just not happy with the state of stuff. Sometimes you got to take it. Go ahead.
Do you want to say what that means? What you're rethinking?
Well, I'm thinking of detransitioning.
Oh, shut up.
Why?
That's not a good idea.
Why?
'Cause
Well, Bobby, people change and all that kind of stuff. So, but anyway, that's just a thought of mine. She asked me, so I answer honestly to her. I mean, what the heck? So.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Well, there's my honest answer. I don't like the way that things have gone. I just think it's too far out of control, and I just think, it's starting to conflict with some of my deeper beliefs now, and I have to deal with that going forward.
Well, I guess, Rosie, to be really honest, because I know you can take it, you'll understand what I mean, my motives, but I don't understand, I don't understand saying I'm trans. I don't. If someone believes that or someone knows,
I don't think I'm the right person to ask on that, because I probably somewhere in a gray area. I mean, I didn't grow up playing with dolls or dress. You know what I mean? I was very late to it, and I had to re-examine how I got to it and just think about things. But if people love you, they're going to love you for the person that you are, not the wrapping that you have. I mean, if I wasn't, if I had the wig off and just appearing myself, I imagine the people would still enjoy the content. I'm not a person to walk away and say I'm going to go hide my face. No, I broadcast my life and everything else. So, but it's it's a lot to think about. But if people love you, they're going to love you. It's not going to matter, right?
Yeah, but people, you get mad respect because you do. You're not going to hide. You're not going to water down who you are for people to like you better. I mean, it's just who you are.
Yeah. I don't do stuff to shape for clicks and views and things like that. I just put my life out here, and I've built people that have a lot of heart here. They have a lot of interest in things that go on. It's not going to, at the end of the day, whatever I did or didn't do isn't going to really matter to anybody in my circle, probably in real life and everything else. It's just everybody has a right to live their life exactly the way that they want to live it. So whatever consequences that there are. So I hope that answers the question for you.
Yeah, it's not so much what you do. I'm talking about you personally, you Rosie, but it's the way you do it. You do it with integrity and without apology. And I salute that.
Well, look at the people I have in my life. This guy has more integrity than most anybody I've ever met in my life, and he kind of sets the gold standard for things. So there's, I don't worry about stuff, to tell you the truth, Amelia. But one thing I never do is cut and run in life. That's for darn sure. So.
Yeah, I agree, and I appreciate your honesty very much.
Yeah, thank you, Charlotte. So, we'll see what happens. But anyway, Amelia, it's a real honor to talk to you tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys enjoy enjoy your leftovers tomorrow if you have any.
Are you kidding? We
They're all gone.
wiped that out, man. That is gone.
No
Okay,
leftovers.
well, mad love to both of you.
All right,
You too.
take care,
Nice
sweetie.
talking to you.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
That gal's always got a good head on her
Yeah,
shoulders.
yeah.
Always got a good head on her shoulders.
Very nice.
Yep. Charlotte, it's good to see you tonight, babe. I hope you're doing good. I hope everything is going wunderbar. What does that mean? Is Canada out? What does that mean? Is Canada out? What does that mean? I think we're done with the phone calls tonight, Jody. Yeah, thank you. What's the road? Is Canada out? You mean baseball or what?
Yeah, Canada lost.
We wiped out that food. Well, we got one more, so we'll take it. Hi.
This is Rosie.
Yes.
I'm watching you, but you were talking on the TV.
Yeah, who are you?
I'm Bill.
Oh,
William.
Bill. Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Well, so far so good. You know, our orchard is flooded.
Oh, boy.
Other than that, day at a time.
Do you use groundwater to irrigate?
We have an irrigation canal,
Okay.
but yeah, we use groundwater when we can, otherwise canals.
Okay, now Bill was a walnut farmer down in the Central Valley.
Oh, nice.
Around approximately what area, Bill, are you in?
We're just outside Empire.
Which
It's a
is,
little small town. We're about a mile outside of Empire.
well, I don't know Empire, but give me another bigger town that I might know down there.
Modesto.
Yeah, okay, Modesto.
Hey, so
yeah.
you know the Fosters,
Yeah,
right?
you're a half mile from Allen Gentry and
Yeah.
Oakdale.
Bill, you know the Foster Dairy down there.
We are. I don't know if we have a Foster's Dairy around here. We probably, I think we do, but it's down the street.
Yeah.
But we have the Gallows. They're our neighbors. And
Yeah, I couldn't
they
believe
own
I couldn't believe
everything out here.
I couldn't believe how huge that operation was on Yosemite Avenue over there in Modesto.
For
You talk about Jug Winery, man. That thing's like got 25, 30 buildings
Yeah,
there. It's
yeah.
huge.
Yeah. Well, my wife's dad grew up with the two Gallo boys.
Okay.
Ernest
Ernest
and Julio.
Yeah. Well, her dad grew up with them.
Well, you know how they got into winemaking. They went and got a pamphlet from the library on McHenry there, and
Yeah. Ernest went down and got the book.
yeah, they got the book and read it. The first batch was vinegar, the second batch was undrinkable, but the third batch was good. They did.
For a while we had a 1933 bottle of Gallo wine.
Wow.
Somebody stole it.
Oh, wow.
That would be, it's like I'm surprised. They probably have
Life
a
goes
corporate
life goes
museum.
on.
Okay, Alan says he knows exactly where it is. I never heard of Empire. I'm not sure.
Well, in Empire, it's a little town just outside of Modesto, about a mile and a half outside of Modesto, but it has a lot of gangsters.
You mean
Gangbangers.
Gangbangers?
Gangbangers.
Gangbangers.
Yeah.
Well, let's put it this way. When I go down and put the gas in my Jeep, you don't want to do it at night.
Oh, wow. Okay, wow. Ooh.
Odds are somebody's going to show up with a gun and either take your life or take your money. One of the
Man,
two.
Or take your Jeep.
That's pretty scary, you know?
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's not safe.
Wow.
So now, Bobby, you're from San Francisco?
I am. I grew up there.
So did I.
Did you?
Well, quasi grew up there, 1049 Tennessee Street.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I lived on Dakota for a while, and then I spent most of my time on Chattanooga between Dolores and Church. I went to Mission High School.
Okay, well, I went to whatever the little school across the grammar school on Tennessee Street. I went there. But, as I told you earlier, I went there, so did O.J. Simpson, but I didn't know him as O.J. Simpson. I knew him as Jimmy.
Oh, wow, yeah. I went to school at Patrick Henry with O.J.
Okay. Well, O.J.'s dad lived up the street, but he was my wife just said, cross-dresser.
Yeah, he was gay.
Let me tell you, I also did a video where we took Tara down. We went to Bobby's neighborhood. You can see it on there, visiting cinematic San Francisco with Tara. We saw the basketball court where you played,
Yeah.
all that stuff where you were.
23rd and Fair Oak Street.
Chattanooga, and we went to Dolores Park and looked around all down there. So
Well,
if you
Dolores
guys-
Park's a long ways away.
yeah, well, some people here might want to check out that travel there and see where Bobby grew up.
Well, when I was a kid, what I used to do was walk from Tennessee Street down to where the Giant Stadium is located now.
Is that China Basin?
Yeah, China Basin, because I used to go fishing right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
And mind you, you would never eat the fish.
That's what I was going to say. It's like fishing in Baltimore Harbor. I mean, or eating crabs out of Baltimore Harbor by the Glidden paint factory there, and all the lead and all the chemicals.
Well, I'm growing up in San Francisco. What happened was my mom and dad lived in Santa Cruz, but throughout the years, they had problems, and the first one they get rid of is the boy. They'd send me up to live with my grandparents. And so that, I didn't know any difference. I'd live with them.
How did you how did you like living there? Was it pretty cool?
Yeah, the house is still there. My wife and I drive by the house. It's a big 3-story home, 1049 Tennessee Street. It's now a one home, but it was neat. When I was living there, my grandparents had the 3rd floor. That's where I was. My room overlooked Tennessee Street.
That's cool.
And it was nice. It was actually a nice area to grow up in.
So tell me about when stuff got wild during the hippie times and stuff like that. Do you remember any of that stuff?
I try to forget, but I know all of it. I think I'm older than Bobby. I'm 75.
Oh, I'm 73.
Well, see, like I said, I'm older than you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get it out of Bobby's head before he forgets it all.
Yeah. Well, I was, somebody that I met him once or twice, and his birthday was about 3 months after mine, or before mine.
Okay.
Not OJ, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, wow.
Arnold.
And he and I
I'll
talked many times.
I'll be back. Yes. Only in reruns, my friend. Only in reruns. That's pretty cool.
But OJ was, when I was growing up, he was Jimmy Simpson.
Jimmy Simpson.
Yeah. And I'm told by my sisters that one day he is at our house, and I painted him with white shoe polish.
Wow.
Because my grandparents didn't want me to play with, other black kids.
Yeah.
And I painted him with white shoe polish.
But that was a sight. I wish that'd be a real collector's
Too bad you
item.
couldn't take pictures back in those days.
You couldn't have a picture. That'd be a real collector's item these days. They'd be bidding like crazy on that, right?
Well, it just, like I said, I grew up with him. And then his mother lived down in, down where they were building ships. His dad lived up the street. But I never met his mother. For that matter, I may have met his dad once or twice, but I don't remember. But his mother lived down at Hunters Point, and she got rid of OJ and sent him up to live with his dad.
Yeah.
And that's how we got to know each other.
Yeah. Well, we always joked when he went to USC, he never saw the inside of a classroom. Down there. Right.
If somebody asked me, they said, well, 10, 12 years ago when OJ was arrested, someone says, didn't you know that guy? I said, yeah. Well, do you think he's guilty? I said, well, yeah.
Probably.
But he'll get away with it. Right. But I said, what they're going to do? They're going to find something else to nail his butt with. And that's exactly what they did.
People underestimate the power of civil courts sometimes, and the penalties that they extract on people in civil courts.
Sure.
It can be.
I try to keep my nose as clean as possible, and it's not easy nowadays.
Well, are you out there creating mayhem, or what are you doing these days, Bill?
Nowadays, my days are, mostly I take care of my wife. My wife has a brain tumor.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. God love
And
her.
she just said, we don't do drugs, but, I do drink Chardonnay. I used to enjoy beer, but...
You and Janet, Chardonnay.
Yeah.
Well, I used to enjoy beer, but now I have grandchildren that, you know what? Grandchildren like beer.
Yeah.
Or anything.
I love my beer.
Well, I told my wife, I said, oh, Bobby's drinking a Corona. Budweiser's answer to Budweiser, to Mexican beer. And,
I want to tell you what's weird. I've known Bobby since 2008, okay? And this guy drank Budweiser like all the time. And then weirdly, like 3 years ago, out of the blue, he just cuts over to Corona. I mean, was it because of the bad experience on the tour at Budweiser that time, Bobby?
But we went on the tour to Budweiser and I had all these beer tickets, and they said, we're closing. I said, well, have we all these tickets for the free beer? And they said, we're closing. So screw them.
Bobby started a ruckus, and that was the day I almost pushed you over the rail on the third floor. Yeah. No wonder they don't give plant tours anymore. After we finished, I accidentally backed into Bobby. He almost went pitching over into the bridge tanks down below there. But man, that was a wild day.
Budweiser was bought by a company in England.
Well, Belgium.
Now it's Belgium?
Yeah, well, it was, I don't know, but it was funny also. You know, on the way out, it's like, Bobby, in your lifetime, you've probably drank like 2 seconds of Budweiser's production out of that factory, and they still kicked you out, right?
Yeah.
Rosie, I was in a company called the JCs. And if you couldn't drink at least a case of beer a night, you couldn't be a member.
Wow. Sounds like a day laborers, They can drink a 12-pack, get up at 6 a.m., go to work a whole day, come back, drink a 12-pack, get up the next day. Amazing people. Amazing people.
That's how we were. Yeah, that's how we were.
That's hardcore.
Well, it's, when I grew up, my dad, the only thing he ever did was he did drink beer, but nothing else. And I don't even remember what kind of beer he drank. Lucky beer.
Yeah, I think I remember Lucky Beer. I don't know. I won't
tell you what I think it tasted like.
Yeah, I grew up on National Beer in Baltimore, so that was an okay beer. It was a lager beer. It was all right. What do we know? Stealing grandma's beer and having it. So we didn't know anything.
So now, Bobby, were you born in San Francisco, or were you born back east also?
Yeah, I was born in Wilkes-Barre. I came to San Francisco when I was 5.
Okay.
Pennsylvania,
Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania.
Well, I've never been there.
They have a big Social Security processing operation in Wilkes-Barre. Dozens of Social Security. That's the big. You come down 81 or 83. That's the big industry. Because I grew up in Baltimore, so I'd be up and down all up to New York State and stuff like that.
So. I thought you'd grown up in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Hey, did you ever meet John Waters?
When he used to premiere all his movies at the Charles Theater on Charles Street there. Yeah, I'd see him all over town. Yeah.
I always wanted to meet him. I consider him really interesting.
Yeah, with Divine and.
Yeah, I met Divine when she was in San Francisco.
Yeah, and who was the other guy that used to? Who was the guy that would Tab Hunter or something would be in those movies? I don't know. They were a little too wild for me. Those movies.
Well, when I met Divine in San Francisco, she was spending a lot of time in an area called the Castro.
That's where Bobby worked at the theater.
All right.
Yeah, Castro Theater.
I know the theater.
Yeah, they wanted to send him downstairs and make sure the boys were behaving themselves in the men's room down there.
That's.
Yeah, it's not something
I'm
you.
not going to say anything, Bobby.
Well, it's not something you do with, send a 17-year-old down to.
I only went halfway. I went down the stairs and sat down for a few minutes, and then I went back up.
All
So
clear.
everything's good.
It's all good. Yeah.
See, the places that I've been in San Francisco are unbelievable. I mean, I won't talk about it because you have a very
Yeah, we have a white glove audience here. Yes.
yes, but I have been everything that ever happened in San Francisco. I was probably part of it.
Okay, that's cool. So you lived. You lived a life.
I'm amazed I lived.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, I'm amazed I lived. I mean, some of the things that we got involved in.
That's like Bobby. You think Bobby was all righteous and upright? He's defying his mother and driving down to Mexico and
Going to Tijuana.
gets home and gets his ears boxed by his mother, and she wasn't a happy camper.
Well, my wife and I used to go to Mexico about once a year,
That's cool.
and we always made it back home.
Yeah, check out some of my playlists of Acapulco, Mexico City, Los Algodones, San Luis, and Tijuana and Mexicali. Check out some of my playlists.
We made it all the way down to Acapulco, but it didn't go any further. But everything else in between we hit.
Yeah, that's cool.
And
I like Ensenada too. I thought that was pretty cool down there too.
well, Ensenada, I got arrested
Really?
in front of her songs.
Oh wow!
My wife just said for littering.
There you go.
Oh no, she just said not littering, maybe doing something on the street. But whose songs? Everyone has got to go to his house.
Yeah, that's cool.
We had a great time. Anyway, I should let you go.
Yeah, well,
Some
look,
people call in.
Bill, I appreciate you calling in very much, and God bless you taking good care of your wife and everything. My prayers for her. So, thank you for calling in.
Oh, enjoy talking with you too.
Be
All
well,
right,
Bill.
take care, Bill.
My
Hi.
wife just said hi. So
Okay.
enjoy yourself.
All right, thank you.
Be safe.
Boy, we got some amazing people in this
Yeah.
crowd, don't we? Amazing stories to tell.
All right, I'm leaving.
All right, Bobby.
Mm.
Sayonara. I'll let you know about the taxes, and I'm going to try to get to that this
Good night,
week.
everybody.
We're done with the calls for tonight, everybody. That was wonderful, wonderful. Bobby's going to get going. Be careful. Are you in the driveway?
Oh, yeah.
Be careful pulling out, okay?
Oh, he's back in.
Yeah, don't crush my head. All right.
Already back in. All right.
Oh,
I'll
good.
talk to you
Okay.
soon.
All right.
Thank you.
I'll send you out the front. It's too dark here. Sorry. Be right back. All right.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Take care. All right, Bobby. Take care. Bye. Ba-da-ba-doo-boo. The knuckleheads have been fed, they're happy as can be. Their bellies are popping tonight. Bellies are popping tonight. Oh, it's always good to see Bobby. Do-do-do-do-do. Bill has got stories. Bill has got stories. Alright. Well, it's always good to catch up with Bobby, have a little bit of dinner, a couple beers. I usually don't drink on Sunday nights, but I did. My face is red. I think it stopped raining. We might take a little bit of, how would you guys like to go for a little bit of chooch tonight? Maybe a little bit, see what's going on. Let me just get this. Oh, yeah, Bobby's been a great friend. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, I think we'll walk out, do a little bit of walking tonight. I feel like walking off. I had a lot of din-din tonight. So, let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves a treat. What a fun night. I think the rain finally stopped. Yep. I feel like I got something caught in my throat. Let me do a quick temperature check out here. See what we're dealing. Oh, I think it's really nice out. I think it feels really nice out. Let me just get this coffee set for tomorrow with the space age coffee maker. Let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves a treat. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Ba-da-ba-da-boo. Boy, that dinner was good tonight. Man, did that hit the spot. Good night, Alan. Good night, EJ. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. This, if I don't do this now, I'll forget it. Then I'll get up in the morning, I'll be grumpy. Oh, my jelly looks good. Space Age Coffee Maker. Mr. Coffee 2.0, the Space Age edition. We're all set. All right, let's get on the stick here. I don't know if we need the battery or not. Let's see, what kind of battery level we got? 100%. Boop-a-doo, ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. Let me see what we got for a flashlight. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The cats are back. They're so fat. They're eating everything in sight. Is that baby socks? Yes, it is. Do 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 do. Look at the cat. Frozen in the headlights. Better get it while you can. Alright, got a nice night tonight. Yeah, we might have some stars in the skies. We do. We do. Do 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 do. Well, I was just gonna go do some work, and all the lake filled up again over here. Ugh. Crazy. Hey, Dave. Ooh, do 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 do. A lot of traffic out here tonight. Rancho's all lit up. Hello, Cheryl S. Guy's got a lot of guts backing out. Good way to get T-boned. Yeah, I think we're clearing off. There's a star up there. No umbrella tonight, Charlotte. You got it. You got it, my girl. Oh, that guy's wearing a Michael Myers mask over there. You don't see many Mexican guys wearing a Michael Myers mask. Do 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 do. Lady's getting ready to crunch the car next to her. We still got a little bit of the blue hour. Yeah, I got to refurbish one. Kind of annoyed. Every other day it'll crash suddenly. They put Windows 11 in it, and then it's not even supposed to run 11. So once in a while it just stops and pukes. It stops and pukes. No matter what you're doing, it just suddenly stops and barfs. I've always just bought some to repair or refurbished ones. It's like a really quiet night at the 7-Eleven. Probably not the best time to get a business loan. Your account's overdue. Ooh. Nice to see a star or a planet up there. It's nice to just see the sky blue, or at least not raining. Yeah, it was great to see Bobby tonight. They're lined up at the Jack in the Box. I don't think anybody in the history of Samsung has ever used a Samsung Galaxy phone more than I have. Hey Lisa, how you doing, sweetie? Ba-do, ba-do. Whoa. Go ahead, don't let me slow you down. I don't know, is the ice cream place open? It looks like they're closed for the night. It's the library. Lisa Yarborough, how you been? Tacos al carbone. Got like nobody inside. Well, that's good, Lisa. I think they make their own ice cream. Do. Surprisingly busy tonight. Yeah, it might actually feel like spring tomorrow. The nights are going to be cold, but that's okay. The computer wouldn't start outside tonight. I managed to get 3 walks in today, so I did about 4.5 miles today. Tulips are coming up. We've had daffodils, tulips up for weeks. Been a lot of daffodils around. Yep. Trying to put down about 30 miles a week. So I just take the umbrella, I put the jacket on, I got the good surveyor's jacket. I just do it up. Doesn't look like anything is going on Mitote tonight. Few varieties, nice. I like the irises were blooming too. I like irises, I love that purple color. added a chain there. Yeah, I gotta pick up I gotta replace one of my hydrangeas. I gotta get a better water system I gotta check the watering. I keep them in the shade, but sometimes they get a little bit of sunshine in the hottest months, and that kind of burns them up. Sinaloa, Guadalajara. Let me tell you, people rave about Mexican buses. Very comfortable. Bella's Beauty Salon. Man, that sign's been up there since I moved here. I wonder if they changed the prices. Perm 40, what is that, 45, colors 45, highlighting 45, across the board. Got to give it to this woman. She's out here early every morning selling the tamales. She's worked really hard. Go ahead, don't let me slow you down. There you go. Almost flattened me. La Fondita. Yeah, the emphasis is on a good tamale. Don't get some reheated mess. I'm still stinging from those 2 tamales. I had a beef and a chicken. Were so dried out. So dried out. Dude, I can't even imagine a canned tamale. Are you kidding me? A canned tamale. It's like gross. Tamales is one of those things, I think you gotta eat them early in the afternoon, like late morning, early afternoon. Ooh. I can't imagine that, Amanda. I cannot imagine that. It just sounds gross. Good fresh tamales are good. But unfortunately, a Tia Maria restaurant or with a Mama Tia Maria, just awful. It's not often I go eat dinner someplace and I feel absolutely violated. But that place did it up. Oh, this Boys and Girls Centers should be opening soon. They had the big mural and then they covered it up again. I don't know. Flashlight's not very bright. I can't even imagine a canned tamale. That's pretty tough. Bill and Cindy Gallagher, major donors. Well, that was nice of them. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, they covered up. I guess they didn't want to get it tagged. They covered it all up. We were here the night that I guess they had an unveiling. No, I just can't wrap my head around canned tamales. It just defies the brain. This big concrete boat is still here. How in the heck did they get this thing here? Look at how wide it is. You telling me this came in on a trailer? No way. It's like a poured concrete boat. 1/4 mile per gallon. I mean, there's just no way. That thing came in on a trailer. I guess they gave up on selling it. I don't know, Gling. I can't wrap my head around that. I mean, that's just too horrific to think about. Can't. You know, I mean, for starters, you want your tamale to be dry. You know, I mean, not totally dry, but not dripping with joy juice when you pull it out of a can. Ugh. I don't know, but what do I know? I just marvel the size of that boat. Man, it looks like somebody got stabbed on that thing. I didn't know they made them canned. Now I'm curious to go check them out. Have a tasting. I was so disappointed in Vegas. Really disappointed. I'd look for them to decant them and just see what they look like. I might taste it. I don't know. Right? Seems you got to be kind of adventurous. Price listed for cash. Okay. 3.75% added to credit card. So you don't want to eat at a place that's just jacking you for nickel and diming you. Just not a good taste. Calories. Oreo 1,606, Reese's Cup 2,248 calories. Wow. I'm just not a big ice cream person. I guess that's a blessing. Hunger Buster Parfait. Full of joy juice and preservatives. I don't think, Brandon, anybody's going to send you anything here. But you never know. I don't know. Growing up, we had like a half gallon. It got cut into like 9 pieces, and my father would take the sides down, take a knife and cut it. It was always pink, white, and brown. Neapolitan or whatever. It just became a turnoff. I really don't have much of a sweet tooth. Really, extension request approved. Subdivide a 7.41 acre site into 5 lots to allow the development of Tierra de Rosas mixed-use projects. Well, well, well. There it is. Well, there it is. More people, more density. Mosquitoes love me because O negative blood. They're especially vicious on O negative, O blood. Well, that's okay. I don't know. I just never had too much of a sweet tooth. I probably blew out my sweet tooth on mallow cups when I was little. Akmis, what did you say? I missed what you said. Apologies, I missed what you said. I don't guess this store is going to open again. The Roseland Mercado. Mercadito. I don't know. Do you know how to basic what? Basic what? Closed for general cleaning. Yeah, the weed shops they're also beating each other's brains out. margins went down. You like sweets, James? Probably why I have all of my original teeth. Yep, thumbs up are definitely appreciated. It's been a great stream tonight. Doors open. It's weird that doesn't even close right. How to basic is he, but he makes how to just messed up with eggs all the time. Yeah, it doesn't sound like my kind of deal, to tell you the truth, but I'm glad you enjoy it. I enjoy more documentaries and history. Yeah, churros are good. I guess if I'm gonna have ice cream, a really good, rich French vanilla, a butter pecan. I don't hear any music tonight. Butter pecan, salted caramel, something that has a little bit of salt. But I do like a good French vanilla. Yeah, this is the mitote day tonight. Would have extra drink vendors here. No music tonight. Yeah, butter pecan is good. It's something you want, a really good quality. $3 tacos. I rate those, but they don't put it on ice. Got a lake here. Yeah, French vanilla is a good Keystone ice cream. Very rich. Oh,
borrego y está muy bueno.
Ole. Pretty quiet tonight. Hi. They don't have the drink place open tonight. Walnut Sarah. I don't think I've ever had walnut ice cream. The truth. You are here. Yeah. There's the Rancho right in there somewhere. Right in the heart of the city. I like a good lemon, like a lemon sorbet or a lemon gelato. I love lemon. I always have a taste for lemon. I don't know how all the water got in here. I never had black walnut. Black walnut it's a very strong flavor. And I remember once we tried to process black walnuts and it was really brutal. To try to pick the nut meat out is excruciating. Really excruciating. Churritos are good. Churros, I mean. They're good. Yeah, so just a good French vanilla, even a good strawberry. Just an ice cream if it's good. I think I got turned off when I was little on dreamsicles. They tasted like St. Joseph's aspirin and kind of a weird orange flavor. Some of you that are my age will remember that. Yeah, messy and very hard to process the nut meat. Very hard to pick they have very, very hard shells on them. Yeah, the orange and cream, they call them dreamsicles, creamsicles. The orange was like St. Joseph's aspirin flavor. If any of y'all remember that when we were trying to get Rye syndrome when we were kids. Who knew? But yet here I am. Yeah, the orange chewable, that was it. Welcome to Rye syndrome. Who knew? We didn't have Tylenol. You just had to do it up with St. Joseph. Because when I was little, I mean, I don't ever get sick, probably because I got sick so bad one time. Chewing those things like candy. Hotter than a $2 pistol, baby. Yeah, remember Charlotte? I mean, who knew? They just built this tougher. We were high mileage vehicles then. We didn't have peanut allergies. We're sorry. Your call did not go through his dial. Please hang up. Try your call again. Somebody get mad, just smash it. That's the way you do it. Yeah, we got Shimei called in. He was our first caller tonight. Yeah, we were tough, Charles. I mean, it's just like we were built for high mileage. Go ahead. Built for high mileage. Morning Dub, nice to see you. Yeah, Gling, that flavor was the flavor of orange. And also we cut our teeth on red dye number 2, cyclamates. Probably more pounds. Hey, community watchdog. Chocolate eclair. I used to like the toasted almond, and I was a good humor. That's when I was in the Teamsters. I was a good humor driver. I think that was junior year in. Was that junior year in college? I think sophomore or junior year. Man, my shop steward hated me. I don't know why. I guess because my girlfriends were better looking or something. I don't know. I always had really good looking girlfriends. Yeah, toasted almonds, strawberry shortcake, chocolate eclair, purple pirates. Reck, we got a flying ride in the station wagon. Wow. And look at that, Jody. You turned out and you made it. You made it. Well, we still have the ice cream trucks pushed around the neighborhood here. We got them pushed around here. Yeah, listen, we had a lot of great calls tonight. We always do. I always encourage new people to call because I'm nosy. I want to find out all about your life. I want to find all about it. Let's see if we can go this way. Sorry. I don't know. I always had to go to school. I didn't have anything. I could never, oh, I feel like crap. Yeah, you look good. There you go. Have a good day. Learn something. The only thing I was a huge discipline problem. I still have my report cards. I was looking at them the other night from first grade, second, third. Man, you got either a S, a G, or a U. You got satisfactory, good, or U. Conduct. Man, I had so many U's. My poor mother had to drag in there and sign that. Oh. We'll try to encourage Stephen to do better. It's like, oh, wow. My heart goes out when I see the, yeah, I remember Sue Kretz, of course. Yep. Yep. Certs with Retsin. I don't even know if Retsin's allowed anymore as a sweetener. I had more red knot dye number 2 than you could shake a stick at. Search with Retsin. Yeah, it's the boss likes them. I wasn't too crazy about it. It's he was like, oh, these things are great. I'm like, nothing to write home about. Freshen up. I don't know. I liked, we had beech nut fruit stripe gum, Pez candies. Man, I went crazy for the Pez. Pez, man, I'd snap those things. I'd offer people a Pez and snap their finger. Oh, I'm gonna kill you. You gotta catch me first. There's a dark figure looming ahead. Let's illuminate the figure. Yeah, pixie sticks. Hello. Pixie sticks. My little chunkies. Yeah, Chiclets gum. I'd say my friends had like rat teeth. I'd say, man, you got Chiclets for teeth, dude. We were pretty ruthless. Yeah, I know, we were awful, Amanda. We were pretty bad. We were excellent at shaming people. Yeah, color drops, that's it, Ron. Mallow cups were amazing. Oh, I love mallow cups and the points. I don't know. I don't think I ever turned them in to get anything. I don't know. Wow, one Chiclet. Holy smokes, Nina. We would have raided that like the Israelis at Entebbe Airport. We would have gotten all that. It's like when my mother used to make sugar cookies at Christmas. Then come Christmas Eve, she opened the cookies. They're like all gone. Like a couple busted bits. Like, what happened? We're like, I guess Santa Claus got them, Ma. What are you gonna do? Well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna beat you for starters, okay? All right, Ma. If it helps you get it out of your system, beat me. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna call it a stream. It's been a great time tonight. We had a good time with Bobby. So to my moderators, thank you for everything. I will see you guys on the morrow. Tomorrow, if it's sunny, I might get some shop time in. So thank you, everybody. Amanda, everybody. Charlotte, great to see you tonight. Ronnie, my moderator. Shimei, Ronnie, Jody, Cheryl, et al. The crew, thank you for everything you do. You guys are the best. And we'll see you tomorrow. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please take a second to do so. Thanks, everybody.